The Monty Show, the truth in sports talk streaming. When you want unbiased opinions about your favorite team without the spin, all you have to do is find The Monty Show, streaming live and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on YouTube. And now, here's Monty.
Hey, The Monty Show live on your YouTube machine. Happy Wednesday, the last day of January. As always, The Monty Show presented by The Advocates. TheAdvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business. And you guys, again, more snow, more rain is going to blanket the United States of America. Be prepared, because it's not a matter of if, but when the unfortunate happens. Make sure that you have The Advocates on speed dial. You can chat with an attorney live online for free. In fact, right now at TheAdvocates.com, and it will not cost you a dime. There are no consultation fees. There are no big retainers. In fact, you don't pay the advocates unless and until they win your case. So a very interesting set of circumstances developing in college athletics. The NCAA battling the NIL conglomerate of athletes, I guess is the right way to say it again, as the state attorney generals of Virginia and Tennessee have filed suit against the NCAA, asking for an injunction to stop enforcement of NIL rules, while Tennessee is able to appeal their notice of infractions. This is wild to me. This is 100% one of those situations, again, where the knee-jerk reaction is going to be NIL rules are stupid. Well, guess what? They might be stupid, and you might disagree with them, as I do. But Tennessee is accused of violating some pretty basic NIL rules. And I also think it's really important to make clear this situation with Tennessee, the NCAA, and NIL is completely unrelated to the Jeremy Pruitt debacle, which was COVID recruiting violations, where he was alleged to have paid players in cash and had on-campus in-person visits during the COVID dark period. That's a completely different situation that's already been adjudicated. This new situation at Tennessee surrounds allegations of improprieties by these big NIL collectives, including one at Tennessee, who by most accounts is accused of telling players, hey, we're going to give you this amount of money to play at Tennessee, where in the NCAA rulebook, it specifically says you can't say, hey, I'm going to give you this amount of money to play at Tennessee. And I guess the part where I get confused, and I know a lot of you have weighed in on this on the show previously, does it matter that it's a rule, or is it more important that Tennessee doesn't appear to like this rule, and that's why their attorney general has filed suit? Because, Jake, that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, I think that, the angle that Tennessee is trying to play here is that, the NCAA has this, over controlling set of rules, right? Which is why they're filing this motion under the guise of antitrust, right? They're basically saying, hey, the NCAA is trying to control what I like to call the marketplace, basically saying, hey, we're going to roll out a set of rules where we can tell you, hey, how much can a kid get paid? In what way can the kid get paid? How many times can the kid transfer to a new situation to get paid more money? And so what Tennessee is trying to do is Tennessee is trying to avoid punishment by taking the NCAA to court and saying, hey, this set of rules is nonsense. This set of rules, should not be applied to us. In essence, what he said, we don't like this set of rules. And this is turned into, hey, is the NCAA even a viable entity? Is what the NCAA is doing legal? Is it actually something that's allowed under, the court of law in the United States? And that's the issue at play here. It's not a question of what Tennessee and many others have done in terms of violating, NIL rules and everything that the NCAA has put in place. It's only a question of if those set of rules are actually legal. And I think what the real conundrum the NCAA finds itself in is that the first set of rules they put out basically said, hey, we're going to leave it to the states to sort of adjudicate how NIL works inside of your state. So, Tennessee might have its own set of rules. Virginia might have its own set of rules, et cetera, et cetera. Then the NCAA rolled out a new set of legislature, if you will, that said, hey, you need to follow the NCAA set of rules. We're going to govern everybody. And so Tennessee is trying to say, hey, we were acting under Tennessee's law, right? Which we're allowed to do this. And you're trying to hold us to your new set of rules. So it's this whole convoluted, cloudy water situation, gray area situation. And that's the NCAA's problem. They don't have strong footing here. They don't have a way to say, yeah, the rules were clear cut. This is how it works. This is why it's legal. That's what I feel like the NCAA's issue is. And they're going to struggle in court to not lose this case because they don't have a way to say, yeah, this isn't antitrust. We're not trying to control the marketplace. And that's exactly what you're trying to do. And that's what I think is tough.
I don't know that I agree with that. I don't think the NCAA is trying to control the marketplace. I think the NCAA is trying to enforce antiquated old rules that no longer apply to the current system. And what we continue to see with the NCAA, and whether it is these transfer violation rule lawsuits, where there's a ton of states suing the NCAA over transfer rules and forbidding transfers, or NIL in these current NIL climate, is that the NCAA does not move fast enough to, evolve into the current climate of sports. And while I agree, in my opinion, that what the Vol Club did, I think, is a violation of NCAA rules, in my opinion, if the allegations put forth by the NCAA are true, I think, in my opinion, that the NCAA needs to write a set of rules. And really what the NCAA needs to do is disappear altogether, because they're needless.
Mm-hmm.
There is no need. There is no reason to have the NCAA. And the biggest problem right now is the NCAA, again, is a bunch of rich old white dudes trying to tell a bunch of young athletes how they should and how they can make money. And I think there's only one inevitable outcome, and that is with the athlete winning out, because it is a restriction of trade. It is a restriction of employment, in my opinion. And I think this all goes back to, at some point, schools need to be able to pay athletes directly. And once that happens, I think all this goes away.
Yeah, and I think the other part of it too is, the amount of money that these schools make, really stands out in this conversation. If these schools were not for-profit entities, if you will, if they weren't just raking in the cash for pure profit purposes, we would be having a different conversation. Like, if this was just a rec league, you don't have all these problems. If this was just like your local community, trying to put a football league together, you wouldn't have all these problems. But you do have these problems because these athletes are some of the best in the world. They're making your school a ton of money through their given sport, and they're not really seeing the return on that. And so we invented NIL so that you could sponsor an athlete, and the athlete could make more money. And now you're still trying to control that. So that's why I say, like, I agree. The NCAA, is struggling for, what is your purpose? What exactly are you doing to help anything? What exactly is the NCAA's, reason for governing? Because we've evolved, kind of what you said, right? New system. We've evolved so much that now the NCAA is kind of archaic. It's kind of cavemanish. Like, we're in a new time now. So that's why I say, I think the NCAA has a huge fight on its hands. And Ross Dellinger out here tweeting about how the total amount of all the suits against the NCAA is like, I think the number's like $3.5 billion if they were to lose all the suits. Like, you're looking at Armageddon, man. You're looking at your institution dying off, ceasing to exist. And that's, to me, what is crazy. Because if we do get, like, what most people have called a wild, wild west, if you will, or like, if we get just an open marketplace where it's, a good terminology, in my opinion, is free agency for these players. They can transfer an unlimited number of times, and they can make as much money as possible. Like, it's just an open landscape where everyone's competing just like they do in professional level sports, I don't know that, that's all positive. I do think that's the only real tangible solution here, but you can't tell me there aren't negative impacts that we're not aware of with that solution. Like, something will come about. I don't know what that is, but anytime the marketplace is just open, things happen, whether that's collusion or whatever the case may be. So that's why I say, like, there is no perfect answer to, hey, how do we fix, NIL and the transfer portal and all this nonsense? But what there is, hey, this dude who plays football at a really high level should be able to get to the best situation as many times as he wants and make as much money as he wants, because that's what our country was founded on. We're a capitalistic country. These dudes are outperforming on the field. Like, they're so good at athletics, they don't have to worry about the classroom, right? You've got golfers out here winning tournaments and dropping out of school, or pausing school, not dropping out, but pausing their college education because they can go pro on the tour. What are we waiting for? That's what I think the NCAA just can't quite get its hands around, that the student athlete doesn't need to wait to graduate from college. They're so good that their athletic career takes precedence and they can come back. And I feel like if the NCAA would encourage that, hey, go take the Larry Fitzgerald route, go to the league and then come back, they would benefit a lot more.
Yeah, I think that's not realistic. I think that's not realistic for most people. And again, because the go back to school thing, nobody goes back to school. And maybe nobody's a bit strong. Most people don't. But again, the thing I want to point out here is I feel very strongly Tennessee, if the details that we see online are correct, Tennessee violated NIL regulations.
Mm-hmm.
They should be punished for that. It doesn't matter if you like the current rule. It is the current rule. And you can talk about how everybody's doing it. It doesn't matter. Tennessee's the one that's being investigated. And when you just got slapped for being flagrantly in violation of recruiting rules, maybe you should rein in your collectives and make sure that, hey, everything is lined out and on the up and up, and we're handling this the right way, because it does not sound like Tennessee did that.
Well, and I think that's why NIL gets such a dirty rap, because you're exactly right. Like, just because you're suing doesn't change the fact that you broke the rule, right? Like, you got caught, you're being investigated, and now you're suing because you're trying to get around that. Whereas it would look a lot better if maybe you were trying to create positive change without, having circumvented the rules and got caught doing that. And that's why I think NIL gets such a dirty rap, because everybody's like, hey, we don't like the rule, so let's take them to court. And my guess is, just a guess, they're not going to drop out of this one the way Michigan did, because this is a totally different situation, right? Like, Michigan was like, hey, yeah, we don't like the rule, we're just going to bark a lot, and okay, all this evidence came out, so we're going to drop out. This one, I feel like, will get taken to court. And if you lose, if you're Tennessee, that's a really bad look. That hurts everybody else's cause. So that's why I say it's a very slippery slope for both sides. But there's no question, their intent sucks. You got caught, and you're going to court to try to get around that.
Yeah, I think the capitalism point is a very good one. I mean, the cornerstone of possibilities in this country are based in capitalism.
Yeah.
And I think when you're trying to tell people how they can and cannot make money, when you're making money off of those same people, and in this case, you're saying, hey, you can't make money on your athletic ability, we're going to make all the money on your athletic ability, I have a problem with that. And I think it's one of those things that is very difficult. It's a very difficult conversation to have. And frankly, I don't know how you fix it. If we're being totally honest, I really don't know how you fix it, because there may not be a fix for it. And again, I think the blanket fix is schools can directly pay people to come and play sports at their universities.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever those contracts, and this is where kids are going to get in trouble, but no, there's no perfect system. You're going to have a university that's going to want a kid to sign a contract that says they'll stay 3 years. And if you stay 3 years, we'll pay you $2.6 million every year for 3 years, as long as you have a 3.0 grade point average.
Mm-hmm.
That's where kids are going to get in trouble. And I think that now there's going to be these, because I do think that most collectives are a bunch of scumbags. I think the collectives we've dealt with on this show, across this country, whether it's the state of Florida, the state of Texas, like the collectives that we've dealt with, largely, not all, but a lot of the collectives are shady. They're trying to shave off, and they're trying to, hey, well, let's just do this way, or take payment that it shouldn't be, hey, let's take payment this way. It's a system for every athlete. And that's why, unfortunately, because the hyenas are going to come out because they all want to eat, right? That's why you're going to wind up having assholes in Congress making laws to decide how 16, 17, and 18-year-old kids can make money. That's what it's going to be. And it's really unfortunate. It is really, really unfortunate that is what it is. That's what it's going to come down to. And I truly do not know any other way to fix that. I don't know if there is even another way.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a clean cut solution, and a lot of times there is, but this time there's not. And that's why I say, like, it is. Look, there's a reason that the idea of, hey, let everybody do what they want to do, and if you get taken advantage of, that's on you. That's why we see it so much, because there isn't another perfect, hey, everyone's going to follow the rules on the rubric. No, nobody follows the rules. The rules are the boundary. Let's see how far past the boundary we can go without getting caught. And that's what this is. We've seen it time and time again. Dude, we've been seeing this for 20 years now, man. Like, this isn't new. So that's why I say I don't know what else you're supposed to do.
Early contender for dumbest comment of the day already. Tom Dean, this country was founded because of capitalism. End quote. We didn't have capitalism when we were English colonies.
Bro, like,
how do you did you think through that before you typed it, or were you just here for violence?
Dude,
today?
Just head back to social studies class.
Yeah, seriously.
It's fine, bro.
Seriously. Like Tom will see you tomorrow. Like that are you kidding me? That is one of the, anyway. Cleveland rocks for $2. Not seeing you live for a while. Hope all is well. Hope you're good, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Good to see you, my friend. Like, that's one of, I'm here. It's been a 10-day stretch where the comment section has been, I don't know what's in the drinking water on this show lately, but you guys have the bar has fallen. The bar has fallen pretty far, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
The bar has fallen. Big Blue Horses says money, money, money. Indeed it is. Dakota Tubbs, hey guys, can we hit the like button early or no one will win the gift card?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Already. The third comment is, I want a gift card.
Okay, so what are we at right now?
We're at 500 views in the first 20 minutes of the show, and we have 60 likes with 233 people watching. Are we going to play the game?
Okay. What? You want to give them...
It's 20 after the hour.
4 minutes? 4 minutes?
Okay, we'll give you 4 minutes to get to 150 likes. There's 234 people. 71 people already hit the like button. If just 80 more people who are here now hit the like button, we'll give you a $100 Amazon gift card.
And I don't want to hear, Monty, there's not enough people to hit the like button. Right. Yeah, there's plenty of people to hit the like button.
Plenty of people to hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
So get after it. Let's read some more comments. I think. Mike Smith. America can multitask. Is that John Wilkes Booth on the Virginia Seal? I mean, are you guys in favor of these lawsuits? In all seriousness, do we need state attorney generals suing the NCAA? It doesn't feel like it.
I don't think we do, but the problem is that the NCAA rolled out its first set of rules that said, hey, the state is in charge of this. Follow your state's guidance. Yeah. That's the problem. So you included the state legislature in this. So you got them involved in what I would call good faith initially. And now the problem is that because you're on their radar, when you start investigating their schools, now they're going to sue you back. So no, we don't need it. But the NCAA, in my opinion, has brought this on themselves a little bit. You created a landscape where the states are now involved at that level, right? You realized, hey, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have a different set of standards per state for every individual state, because maybe then we're still creating an environment where states are going to create whatever rules they want. That's the problem, man.
I just don't think we need, and I know I say this all the time. Are you telling me we don't have anything better to do than to have multiple state? Wow, that's very crystal clear, isn't it? The state of Tennessee and the Commonwealth of Virginia suing the National Collegiate Athletic Association. Is that what we need? That's all? So that's how we're all going to get whole on this. That's how this is going to get fixed. That we're going to have taxpayer money fighting for college athletics. It just seems odd to me. It seems uncomfortable to me. I don't love it.
Yeah, it certainly is a waste on a pretty epic level. I mean, you saw what happened in Florida. You're seeing what's happening here. It's funny in the suit they ask as part of their temporary restraining order, their TRO, they would like their legal fees covered. So at least we're asking to save costs on the lawyers in this case.
Yeah, and OG Gary has been running on about this all day in our members only chat. And Gary, I'll just tell you again, this thing with Tennessee is not some vague rule that Tennessee couldn't possibly have known. Tennessee is allegedly being accused of saying to one of the top amateur quarterbacks, a high school kid out of California, one of their collectives, one of the biggest collectives in college football, said to this kid, I'll give you X dollars if you commit to Tennessee. That's a flagrant violation of the most basic NIL rules. I understand Tennessee Volunteer fan in my mentions today, like crawling up my orifice about how I just hate Tennessee. Why is it that every time a school breaks a rule and we call them out for it on this show, we all of a sudden hate that school? Right? This is a basic ass rule.
Monty, you hate Michigan, man.
You cannot have, it's called a quid pro quo. You cannot have quid pro quos in recruiting. Jeremy Pruitt, the former coach at Tennessee, did the exact same thing Jim Harbaugh did. That was not some vagary of a rule. What happened at Florida State and Florida? And they did exactly what you're not allowed to do.
Yeah.
Here's this money as long as you commit to Florida State, Florida, Tennessee,
Yeah, if you're the guy today
it's
in the comments section arguing that these schools didn't break the rule, you're up in the night. There's no question Tennessee, has done nefarious things.
Yes.
And now they're being investigated for it because they got caught red-handed. That's not my problem that you were not good at cheating. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Right? Because let's be really clear. That's what that is. There's a set of rules, whether you like them or not, and you tried to go around that rule, cheating, and you got caught. That's not the conversation today. The conversation today is whether the NCAA should be allowed to have those set of rules. That's the conversation, not whether you cheated around those rules. So let's stop saying that, they just, it was a round curve and they just went, kitty corner there. No,
right?
Dude, they went through the house, through the backyard, and out the side gate, bro. It's not. We should not be characterizing this as, there's it was a little rule. No, it wasn't. And by the way, doesn't matter if it was a little or a big rule. It's the rule. You skirted it. Now you're in trouble. It is what it is.
Yeah. I think that's as basic as it gets. By the way, it is now time up. We needed 150 likes. We're at 105. See, maybe we're setting the bar too high.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Because we're not getting anywhere near it. We're not getting anywhere near these numbers.
Let's set it pathetically low. Let's set it really low. What do you want to do? 20 likes? 20 more likes? Is that? I mean, what do we think we can get done?
Well, I'm not going to do it now. You're going to have to wait until, maybe we'll come back to it in 33 minutes at hour number 2.
Okay.
We'll come back to it. And we've been trying to give away $100 Amazon gift card, which reminds me, we have a guy, Aaron Wilson, who listens to this show. And Aaron has been struggling a bit to get heat into his house. So his house does not currently have heat. And for those of you who live in Texas, you know that it gets awfully cold. He does not have heat or air conditioning. I just put a link in the comments section for a GoFundMe that Aaron's sister set up for him. And they are asking us to help if we can raise money. It is a lot of money, you guys. It is $10,000 that it's going to cost Aaron Wilson $10,000 to replace the heat and the air conditioning in his house. And if you know Aaron's story a little bit, or if you know Aaron, you know that Aaron has had quite the struggle of late. He recently lost his dad. He battles some health issues. He's trying to get through school. Aaron's got an uphill trudge every single day. And yet every single day he is on this show trying to make it happen. So I am asking you guys, if you can contribute $1, $5, whatever it is you have to contribute. And listen, if it's in your heart and you have the money, great. I appreciate that. It is in the comments section. It is right there. You see it. It's a GoFundMe. We would love to help Aaron get as close to that 10,000 as possible. And we hope that you will be able to contribute. If you can't, hey, I totally get it. I really hope that you show some empathy. And I don't want to give away too much of Aaron's situation or give away too many personal details, but Aaron needs our help. And if we can raise some money for him and help him, even get to, $1,000 towards his 10th, whatever we can do, I think Aaron is such a good dude. And yeah, there are people like he gives away all these memberships. He does. Aaron Wilson is one of the most charitable giving dudes I've ever met.
Yeah.
And he interacts with the show. It's unfortunate he's a Texas Tech fan. That says all you need to know about him. But if we can help him, that would be great.
Yeah, tortillas don't heat the house. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So again, if you can hook it up, I'll put the link again in the comments section. There it is right there. If we can hook it up and you can do that, great. I really appreciate $1, $1 million, $5 gazillion. That'd be great. Appreciate you guys doing that. Let's get back to your comments here on the Monty Show. Aaron Wilson, there you are. I love you guys and thank you so very much. You're welcome. Aaron, we appreciate you being here. Giggity says, God damn, 10K. Yes. And we've seen the estimate. We actually helped Aaron get an estimate done because he needed some help with that. So yeah, that's absolutely, it's crazy. He's got to have a whole new system put in. They're going to have to do some construction in his attic.
Yeah.
And out the side of his attic. And it's all new. It's all new. It's a whole new thing. And air conditioning is not cheap.
No, it's not.
Giggity says, maybe if Jake agrees to go golfing on Friday, then you can give the gift card away. That is not funny. He completely canceled our weekend golf trip. So now I'm going by myself. Is what it is, man.
Do you know what that's like these days?
When you get married, those are the things that happen.
Okay, fuck you. How's that?
Drew Dozer, who is lurking around silently not liking Monty. So many people.
Well, let's see. What's the flavor of the week? 2 weeks ago it was Michigan fan.
Right.
Then it was Ohio State fan. Now it's, ugly ass orange volunteer fan.
Lopes fan Gabe, pathetically low likes should equal pathetically low gift card.
Hey, we can give away $1 gift card. I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
Hey, it is what it is.
Listen, I don't know if $1 on Amazon gets you much these days, but
Yeah, I don't know either. But yeah, it is. Air conditioning's expensive. I see a lot of people asking, like Robert Fowler, damn, Aaron, you okay, bro? He's going through a tough time in his life, man. And if we can step up and help, let's do it. The eye patch, did I stumble into Court TV? Well, apparently Court TV is the new home for the Pac-12 network.
Damn, bro. Dude. Damn.
You know. It's fine. Steve Stepanek. Hey, the Monty Show, the greatest show on earth. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
So you're the one. Aaron is the ultimate warrior. He really is. He really is.
You know,
Anthony Eason. So you can pay players, just not say you're going to pay them. Yes. Like, this is the thing I don't understand. I don't get it. Just don't put it in a contract, because the NCAA has the right to review every NIL contract. And if you put a quid pro quo in there, you're going to get slapped in the dick. Like, and I don't understand why schools continue to make this mistake, because it's not just one school and everybody else. It's multiple schools now who are like, hey, we'll give you this amount of money as long as you come to Tennessee or Florida or Alabama.
that's what they do.
Right? It's stupid. Hey, we'll give you this money if you come to our school. Right? Because I don't want to just throw out rando school names. But
I don't understand why people are so incompetent at cheating. It's not difficult. Like,
it is.
Like, there's been a landscape created that makes it very easy, and yet you're still messing it up. By the way, how many times does my guy over here have to say, you didn't need to send Sign Stealer guy on the road to get their signs?
No.
You get the tape for free.
No, that's
Like,
right.
They make it easy, and yet you still mess it up. That's what I don't get.
That's the part, like, about pissed off, vitriolic Michigan fan. Don't come at me. Go to Jim Harbaugh. He's the stupid guy, right? Like, you don't have to send people on the road to get video of the sideline, dude. They give it to you for free. Costs you nothing. Don't have to make a paper trail where you carve out a budget or use a public Venmo account.
You
or
would think that people have learned the lesson on making a paper trail.
It's wild. Capazzo, how are you? I feel, Capazzo, I wanted to come down and spend time with you. Jake wouldn't do it.
Doesn't make you feel responsible.
You should be. I feel for Aaron in paying that much. My HVAC replacement 10 years ago was $8,900. Fellas, let's see what we can do for him. Please do.
Yeah, there's no question. He needs help. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think Texas Tech head coach will get fired? I don't think he'll get fired. I think he needs to be 6-7-8-0 to start the season.
I think that in terms of how hot the seat is, Texas Tech filled the pot with water and it's on the stove. Now, the fire's not on yet. Not trying to boil that water yet. But if you're, let's say, 2-4 in your first 6, yeah, we're going to start boiling that water a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. TJ Beck, should the NCAA exist anymore, or should each league manage themselves and then agree to a championship bracket between the top tier leagues? I don't know if it's a should they exist anymore. They're not going to exist. I think, as we've talked about on this show ad nauseum, I think whether it's the transfer portal restrictions or whatever it might be, you're obsolete. You have Charlie Baker, the president of the NCAA, proposing to make himself obsolete. He wants to make a championship tier, this big money tier of the wealthiest schools, and there'll be bars you have to achieve to get into that tier, and they're all going to surround money. You got to be able to pay players. You got to have a certain amount of NIL collective. You got to have a certain amount of endowment or whatever it might be. The richest schools playing for the richest prizes. And if you can't afford to get in that bracket, it is what it is, man. Raise more money. You know, that's what the NCAA is proposing. I hope people understand that. That's what Charlie Baker's proposal is all about. Quintana, the Jaketer married it. Wow, yeah, he did.
No, I didn't.
Well, you just act like it.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
Maury Alvarez, if we get to 10K, will Jake shave his head?
Sure.
10K what?
$10,000 in the GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah. If you get $10,000 in the GoFundMe for Aaron.
Yeah, I'll shave my head.
Well, we're only at $50. You guys are going to have to step it up.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, and here's the link again. I'll keep putting it in there. You're going to have to step up. We're only at 3 people donated $50, which is great. Hey, I appreciate you guys donating. Hook it up. Bailey Dietrich. I know Texas Tech fans want it to happen to Ohio State. Oh, the team up north. I know the team up north fans want it to happen to Ohio State, But do you think the football team will be the next target by NCAA after Tennessee? I don't. Because they're not targeting people who are doing NIL and transfer business. They're targeting people who are breaking very specific NIL guidelines. And one of them is, we'll pay you this much if you play at our school. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Allegedly, some have. Is what it is. Derek Roche, payday's Friday. I'll give some to Aaron. If I lived in Texas, I'd come do the work for you. Oh, that's nice of you, Derek. Appreciate that. OG Gary, slapped on macaque.
Gary, your first comment prevents you from calling for drops.
Wow. Okay. Brazen cheaters cheating brazenly is what college sports is today.
That's what it is, dude.
And it's not going to be brazen or cheating anymore very soon. Mickey Quintana, they should have taken notes from Bama. They paid their players and never got caught.
That's what I'm saying.
See what he did there?
Bad.
Dakota Tubbs, it's hard to cheat at Tennessee when they don't teach you how to read there.
You know.
When they don't teach, well, down there in Tennessee, man.
I get it.
They volunteer for a reason. Ain't nobody going to pay for that low level of talent. That's wrong. Wrong. Mike Smith, Mountain Mama. All right, clean coal. You would think these institutions of higher learning would be smarter or not.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He got
fucked up.
Harbaugh'd. Steve Stepanek, there was a tournament in the Bahamas. He got in trouble with them. Oh, well. You're talking about that Texas Tech coach. Well, yeah. Jeff Woodworth, Mickey, have you seen Saban line dance? I believe that.
Okay.
OG Gary, we need a college football commissioner. I shall volunteer as the tribute. Okay. Let's see. Capazzo. All these people keep making the same mistake because they are overeducated and have no common sense. Each school's sports department should have one felon on the staff. Then they won't get caught. I agree.
Steeler guy.
They won't get caught. The eye patch, $50 got miles to go, or so it would seem. Giggity, Jake better check with the wifey before shaving his head. Yeah, you might want to get permission for that. Somebody is salty over this. We had like a big to-do about it today. Like I booked we were going to go to Wolf Creek and Mesquite. Like it's an amazing course. Jake's like, nah, dude, I can't do it. I got to be home on Friday.
No.
Like, okay.
I said I had to be home Saturday, first part.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. OG Gary, my first comment was last. You quite literally said last.
The cack.
Okay. Scoots Magooch.
Okay, dude, I'm not in the mood for Grocock's burner 87 account type names today. So this better be good.
College football will become the NFL Junior League. That's how we need to look at it, because this is what is going to happen. BYU and you locked at the hip and should end up in the SEC conference.
What the fuck are you?
No. The answer is no. No. Drew Dozer. Aaron, I'm sorry, bro. I'm flat broke, and I'm still trying to figure out how to pay rent for February. I feel terrible, but I literally can't even eat lunch, dude. See, I understand you guys. Yeah. And we really do try. You guys make this show possible, so we really do try to help anywhere that we can. And Aaron, I with this GoFundMe for Aaron's air conditioning, or it is the least that we can do to pay back. And we can't help everybody, and we can't. So many people reach out to us, and we can't help. Oftentimes, we cannot help. But it is certainly something. Sorry. It is certainly something that we like to do. SEC night games. The eye patch says Roll Tide. Boss Frog, I'm done with this nonsense. Here's how it's going to Here's how it's going to do. For every 250 likes on this live broadcast for the next hour, I will donate $250 to the HVAC fund.
Okay,
so we're at $129. And if you're going to give chat revenue today, please give it to Aaron.
Yeah, don't give it to us.
Yeah,
donate it to the GoFundMe.
Please give it to the GoFundMe today. That is the least that we can do to help Aaron. Now we're cooking with gas.
What are we at now?
Now we've got 6 donations, and we are up to $190. So we appreciate that. Thank you guys very much for doing that.
Appreciate you guys.
And Anonymous, who gave $100, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So the gauntlet has been thrown down. Every 250 likes, Boss will give $250. We're only at 134. I feel like we're struggling with this like thing.
Why
I do.
is it so difficult, guys? Like,
if we get to, how about this? If by the top of the hour, 15 minutes from now, if we get to 250 likes, we'll match Boss Frog's $250. Pretty simple. So that'd be $500. That'd be $500 to Aaron's GoFundMe. So hook it up. Let's go.
do it.
Hit the like button. Let's get to 250. That is 109 likes in the next 15 minutes with 249 people watching. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's see. I plan on making more videos. Lopes fan Gabe. Okay. Harry Austin, Lincoln donation to the GOAT Texas Tech fan Aaron. Need air conditioning in Texas. It's a must.
Dude, that's the other portion of it, dude. Like, we need to get this going for him because it's about to get hot.
It is about to get hot. We do need to get it going. This ends at 5:39 Central Time. I see 34 likes. Get it done now. Okay. Well, I say everybody hit the like button because Boss.
Do it.
We'll match the first 250. So let's go.
Come on, let's go, Schlep Rock.
Thanks, bro. Wifey and I are going through tough times. Monty and other sports pods are my escape. I appreciate that, man. We have all been there. We have all been there. Then click like Drew and don't worry about donating. Exactly right. Exactly right. And if you're not able, hey man, I'm good with that. Look at that. We popped all the way up to 156.
Okay, good progress.
So now we are under 100 likes to go.
Let's go.
For a $500 donation to Aaron. So let's go. Robert says Ohio State will avoid infractions by only doing temporary tattoos. We've heard that in the past. Jim Tressel, I mean,
The ink
his
isn't dry yet.
tattoo a bit. Okay. Jack says, to be fair, they don't have any gold pants to trade. Okay. Okay. Giggity, who's been a member for 12 months.
I'm not playing it for Giggity.
Why?
Because he's been a red ass to me today.
Hit the button after what he just said. I want to play this game too. I'll match the 250 also.
Dude, let's go, bro.
That is $750. That is $750 in the next, what time is it? In the next 14 minutes.
Come on, man.
We have got to get to 250. We need 90 more likes.
Come on.
90
Share
more
the
likes.
show. Share
Let's
the
go.
damn show. Share
wow,
the
that's
show.
awesome.
Hit the like button. Let's go.
Come on, you guys. Come on, let's do this. We're at 158. Now we're at 161. Let's go. Hook it up. Giggity says, love you, Jake.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me.
You're being a red ass about this.
Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me.
You're in a
being
salty
red
mood
ass.
now.
I'm being a red ass.
You are. You are.
I mean, we can talk about it if you want, but I don't think I'm being a red ass, dude.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about Taylor Swift conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Where are you guys coming down on this? In all seriousness.
Okay. We shouldn't phrase it that way, dude. Come on. This is a family program.
Where are you guys coming down on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce not actually being in a relationship? It's all fake and it is all for political agendas.
Mm-hmm.
There is a huge conspiracy theory that is only gaining momentum right now that says Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are not actually engaged in carnal knowledge. That they simply are a fake relationship to boost one political organization. Note, I am not saying one side or the other because I really don't want to get into that. What I want to get into is, do you believe that this is true? Jake, are Travis, Swelsey, Kelce, Swift, and Kelce actually engaging in swapping spit?
Yeah, I think that they are real, dude. I have no doubt they're in a relationship, man. I don't know why, all the networks of a certain variety need to push these rumors, dude. I don't understand. Like, think about this. Someone woke up and was like, guys, did you see that T Swift and Travis Kelce are allegedly in a relationship? How can we spin this to favor this guy or hate on that guy? How can we do it? That's what I don't understand about what we do in our country right now, bro. We're always trying to be like, yeah, wow, bro, the earth is flat. 9/11 was faked. We never went to the moon. And I believe the last one I saw, I could be wrong, the last one I saw was that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are actually operatives for the Biden administration because Travis Kelce, did a Pfizer commercial. And it's like, dude, what are we doing? Like, why do we feel the need to go to such lengths to come up with these conspiracies? I mean, do you really think that the biggest pop star in the world spends her nights being a double agent for the government? Bro, I got news for you. That's her up there on the stage singing and playing the guitar and everything, right?
That's wild.
That's him running the post route down the scene, bro. These are not like fake mongoloids, dude.
I believe it's real. I believe it's 100% real. And I don't know why we do this. I really don't know why we do this. And it is, I guess I should just go to the comment section. Let me update the likes real quick. We have 10 minutes to go. Oh, you guys were at 182. We need 70 more likes. Hook it up right now. And if we get 70 more likes in the next 11 minutes, we're going to donate a total of $750 right now to Aaron Wilson's air conditioning heating situation in Texas. One of our listeners, Aaron Wilson, is struggling to replace his air conditioning and heating system. It's $10,000. And we set up a GoFundMe. And I'm going to put it right here again. We set up a GoFundMe and we are trying to raise as much money as we can, 1,000, 10,000, whatever it is. Boss Frog and Giggity are each giving $250. If we get to 250 likes, Jake and I are going to match that at $250. So we are legit really close to making a major dent. That would be huge. So we need to get to 250 likes in the next 10 minutes now. We're at 188.
Come on,
so
man.
Hit the like button. That really would be an awesome thing for all of us to do. Drew Dozer, I just walked through my entire place of employment and asked everyone to watch, like, share, and sub. Oh, I appreciate that.
Dude, I appreciate you, bro.
Giggity, the same bozos also believe Joe Biden is being played by an actor. Yeah, a bunch of people tagged me in that video. Oak State James says, not buying any of these conspiracy theories. I'm looking forward to the game, and I am going to shake it off. The Super Bowl, you mean?
So see what he did there? So I'm going to quote, shake it off. That's a T Swift reference.
Shake it off.
Oh my God, just like that. Oh.
Yeah, that's a T Swift shake it off reference. Nice job, James. Really, really well done.
And sorry, I didn't get the reference to the lyrics. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me that I didn't get the.
See what he did there?
Reference.
He was saying I didn't get the reference using the same
It's
lyrics
me.
in a different song.
Hi, I'm the problem. Bailey Dietrich says Taylor Swift will be the Kansas City Chiefs' lucky charm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stepanik, Jason Kelce was on more than Taylor Swift. Nobody complained about him being shirtless outside the booth because that's what he is.
It's Jason Kelce, dude. What's there to complain about?
That's what he is. Robert, if they are or are not rubbing uglies, I don't care. Wow. Jack says, part of me is still convinced she did it to throw people off the trail of her private jet usage. How Taylor Swift jets just led to results about the game. Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
How deep into the conspiracy dark web are you, dude?
Wow. That's amazing. Jesse Crum, how are you? Kelsey should be careful. Swift songs are about her picking the wrong guy. Oh, she's a terrible significant other. I mean, speaking of hot knife through butter, that girl's dated more dudes than Jake. I mean, it's amazing.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Doc Rob, Taylor taking too many red eyes to not be handing over that brown eye. What do I even say to that? Gary Wolf, Tay and Trav are really aliens. Well, based on the way he plays football, he is an alien. But I don't believe that it's...
Yeah, you guys aren't serious.
Yeah. Jack, I don't know about them and Pfizer and Biden, though. I got to draw the line somewhere.
I gotta draw the line somewhere.
The conspiracy is that Taylor Swift, who said she was voting for old man Biden last time around, Travis Kelce is a paid endorser for Pfizer.
An antibody cocktail. It's
getting your flu shot, getting your jab. And so people say that they're only together to promote a certain
narrative
thing. The Nye guy, hear me out, guys. And I know it's weird, but maybe they simply like each other. Stop.
Dude,
see,
why
do you
say
come up
that,
with this
dude?
wild stuff?
Like,
Who does that?
Like, come on, dude. Like, you know what kind of show this is.
Oh my God, you guys, 7 minutes to go. We're at 196.
Come on, man.
196, 54 likes to $750. And actually, somebody else said they would match. I don't remember. Anyway, $750. Come on, you guys. Come on. If you have not hit the like button yet, hook it up. Let's get it done for Aaron Wilson.
Yeah, come on, hit the like button, man.
I'm amazed.
This ain't difficult.
This is not difficult. This is not difficult. By the way, big shout out to TJ Beck, who gifted 10 Monty Show memberships. We appreciate that, TJ Beck, who's also a member. Thank you. Tom Dean, 250 likes by the deadline. I'll throw in 250. Also, now we're at 1,000.
Come on, man.
Now
Hit
we are at
the
1,000,
button, bro. Please.
Now we are at $1,000, and we're at 315 likes.
Please.
Does that do it?
Wait, we're at 315.
318 now. That does it.
That does it.
That does it.
Right?
We did it. Yeah, because it was supposed to be 250. And now we are at 318 likes. Let's go!
Let's go, baby.
Let's go! That's $1,000
yeah.
to Aaron Wilson. Let's go. Let's hook that up right now. That's unbelievable, you guys. That is fantastic job. Really fantastic job, you guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's what this show's about. And I think you guys think I'm just being like melodramatic.
So we got Mo, Giggity, and then the other guy,
Tom Dean, and us giving $250 each now.
Let's go, baby.
We made it. We absolutely made it. That's fantastic. Boom. Great job, you guys. Great. That's what's inspiring to me. When we can come together and help somebody. That is awesome. Tom Dean says, I'm on my way to GoFundMe. Let's go. James, we just helped our guy with a broke AC. Yay.
Yeah, dude.
That's great. That's great. I love it.
Yay.
I love it. We will absolutely, and I'll do it publicly on the GoFundMe page so you guys can see it. And we're at $310 now.
So that means we're going to get to 1,300.
Yeah. Dakota Tubbs, thank you. I see, let's see who here. Paul Orndorff, Anonymous, Jesse Crum, thank you. Elizabeth, McNish, thank you. Tom Dean, thank you. Dakota Tubbs again, thank you. Appreciate all of you guys. That's amazing that just happened. That is amazing.
Really well done,
that
dude.
just happened.
Really, really well done. That's what the show's about. You know,
unbelievable.
Bringing the community together to help somebody.
Unbelievable, you guys. Like that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it right now. I am. Dadgummit. Let's
come on, baby.
Here. Let's
you can do
over
it
here. I'm trying to get let's go over here. Let's go over here. I am. I'm trying. I am trying. Let's see. I'm trying to put my name in there.
Okay. Mo just sent me a screenshot that he has contributed his donation. So after you're done doing that, we can check.
Okay, double click. And we have, there you go. We just did it. So I just made my donation.
Okay, so we should be over $500 now.
We should be.
We should be around $800 now if nobody else did their 250 yet. Because Mo just did his, it says.
Continue. Let's see. Back. All right. It's not that difficult, man. Like, I'm trying to navigate this through. I'm trying to navigate this through frickin' Instagram. And it's impossible.
Hello.
So let's see. We are at hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
It's going to take a minute to update.
Wow, Dad.
Of course, it will take a minute to update. So once it updates, we're still at 310. But obviously, I know that I have donated.
Yeah, and we know that.
Harry Austin, thank you. Harry gave. It looks like $100. Harry,
thank you, Harry.
Thank you. That's fantastic. You guys, this is why this show is amazing. This is why this show is awesome, and I am just so. Even though my kid hates me and won't play golf with me anymore, I am so thankful.
He's just a hack.
To you guys. Big Blue Horses. Swift talk or talking about watching paint dry. I will take watching paint dry. I'm shaking off Swelsey. Are you guys over it? Because I think that's a big deal. I think a lot of people are sick and tired of Travis Kelce Taylor. Do you care?
I mean,
honest to God,
I think I don't care as much as I did. Like, and I think that's just mostly because CBS didn't show them a whole bunch, in the AFC Championship game, right? Like, obviously, we all saw the kiss on the field after the game, and there was some of that. But like during the game is when it bothers me because it's about a football game, not about Taylor Swift, right? But after the game, I don't mind that at all. I think. After the game, I want to see him getting Taylor. I wanted to see Tom and his family. I wanted to see, you want to see these guys celebrating with their loved ones, man. That's what the game is about. I mean, all their people are there. So I don't really mind it after the game. So I guess I'm not as burnt out on it as I was, but it bothers me when they constantly show her during the game.
It does, but I thought it was very nice to see the I love you, and Travis Kelce said to her, hey, I'm going to go celebrate this one with the boys or enjoy this with the boys. I love you. Like, that's something I could envision when I win the Masters next year. I can envision myself saying to Mrs. Monty, hey, can you call Jake and tell him because he refused to be here, but I love you. I'm going to go celebrate with the boys. Right? Like that.
You don't always have to be negative.
I could see that. I could see that.
Okay, now Gary has contributed to the GoFundMe.
Okay, I like that. It doesn't update quickly. Oh, there it is. Holy shit, there it is right there. $2,310. Let's go. Gary donated $1,000.
Gary, dog.
Wow. Way to go, Gary. Appreciate you. I donated, Mr. Non-Golfer included, donated $250. Tom $250. Michael Giggity $250. Mo $250, Boss Frog, Joseph Harper $10, Troy Victor $10. You guys, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
this is what this show can do. We're at $2,310.
Bro,
let's
epic
go.
Job. Epic job.
Excellent job. Way to go. Giggity says, OG Gary.
Dude, that's
buddy.
You've
that's
redeemed
huge.
yourself now, bro. You can call for all the drops you want, bro. You can
make all the stupid Michigan celebration jokes you'd like.
Macaque.
Well, now it's Arizona, jokes now because,
Oh, is it Arizona jokes?
Yeah, he's
now?
an Arizona fan now.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it is what it is.
And I'm surprised you were able to donate that much, with the financial situation at your school.
Well, with the Utah education,
Yeah, it's kind of tough, dude.
We should stop.
Yeah.
I was annoyed by Taylor Travis until I started reading stories about it giving dads and daughters something to connect over. Why pull at the heartstrings? Now, you paid us $5 to say that, but isn't that true? Isn't that the truth? That it is something that, and I saw that on Twitter somewhere, Gabe, or somebody, and maybe it was you who tweeted. I don't know. Somebody tweeted about how it's brought more females, young female women, young female kids to the NFL because they want to see Taylor Swift. So I do think that's a very cool aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. Boston Mapes, I'll take showing Taylor if they never show Brittany and Jackson again. Jude, what did you texted me a story about Brittany Mahomes?
Okay. So you guys know that Brittany Mahomes is, putting it mildly, a bit pretentious, right? We all know that. We've accepted that. So this video that came out on TikTok over the weekend comes out on TikTok on the heels of her run-in allegedly with a Starbucks worker where she didn't tip that waiter and Starbucks worker at all over the course of a 4-day weekend or whatever. And so there's a video going around TikTok right now where Brittany Mahomes, Taylor Swift, and Jackson Mahomes are walking down the tunnel following Patrick and the players.
Right.
And Brittany Mahomes sort of gestures over to security and goes, hey, you, where are we supposed to go now? And people were like, dude, how pretentious are you waving your finger in a circle at security? Can you not be more respectful? And so I was just like, yeah, dude, this isn't even the worst thing we've seen out of Brittany Mahomes, but this is what building a bad reputation gets you. People are not going to cut you slack when you do this type of thing.
Yeah, interesting. The NCAA, not to completely go off the rails here, the NCAA has released a statement about Tennessee's violation. They never do this. I told you this about Michigan when Jim Harbaugh had his thumb his nose thing at the Committee on Infractions. The NCAA never talks about punishments. Here's their statement from Ross Dellinger. While the NCAA generally does not comment on specific infraction cases, it is important to remember that the NCAA member schools and conferences not only make the rules, but routinely call for greater enforcement of those rules and holding violators accountable. In recent years, this has been especially true as it relates to the establishment and enforcing a consistent set of national rules intended to manage the name, image, and likeness environment. So what they're saying here is that, and this has kind of always been the answer or the retort, if you will, for the NCAA. The NCAA is just a grouping of executives from schools, and they have an administrative staff, but generally NCAA members are the ones, and those are the universities, they're the ones that make and enforce the rules. And they make a good point. This legal action would exacerbate what our members themselves have frequently described as a Wild West atmosphere, further tilting competitive imbalance amongst schools in neighboring states and diminishing protections for student athletes from potential exploitation, et cetera, et cetera. Does that change your opinion at all?
I mean, not particularly. I think that the NCAA is always going to, find a way to soften the landing. And this, to me, I think what you said initially before you even showed the statement is the best point. They don't typically do this. So this, to me, is them showing their hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Like them saying, hey, we feel the need to put out a statement on this and explain our activity, rather than not explaining what they're doing to anybody and just letting the process do its thing. And so their need to, put out a statement tells me that they feel like they're on a slippery slope here and that they need to explain what they're doing. And that to me is, hey, we're going to show our hand here. So if you want to say that your actions are taking place because member institutions ask you to enforce rules and, investigate cheating and all that, okay, be my guest. But I don't really see I don't know why you had to put out a retort. This is what I always say. This was the conversation around, when Florida State and I believe it was the AG of Florida did all that with the college football playoff committee, and the college football playoff committee didn't answer for like 3 weeks and took their time and then didn't do anything Florida State asked them to do. This is that type of thing, just the opposite. Nobody's asked you to do this. You're not required to put this statement out, yet you did. And that tells me you're unsure of your position in the situation.
I think that tells me they recognize the avalanche of negativity towards them. And I think that's what that means.
Could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
Let's see. Dakota Tubbs, Creamsicle U just got melted by the NCAA. It's a very interesting statement.
Mm-hmm.
And what does this also tell you? Well, here's the argument we're going to make in court. By the way, breaking news out of the NBA, Joel Embiid is traveling back to Philadelphia to have his left knee examined. For those of you who didn't see, Joel Embiid injured his knee. And some people thought this was just load management or whatever that might be. It is very interesting that you're looking at somebody in Joel Embiid who now likely has lost his opportunity to play for an MVP.
Yeah.
So I would be very careful about condemning guys that are missing games. I think Joel Embiid takes very seriously this idea that, he's somebody that is just sitting out because he doesn't want to play or it's load management. I think he wants nothing more than to absolutely positively win the MVP. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So I think you're in a situation where it's really important that now we take a minute and say, okay, how serious is this knee injury? Because Adrian Wojnarowski, ESPN, is saying that Joel is out Thursday and will receive further evaluation on his left knee. Embiid is expected to travel back to Philadelphia and not join the team in Utah. So that's a big deal.
Yes, it is.
That is a big, big deal. That's a problem now. So if he's out, they're done. If he is out, they are done. There's no other.
I like more on Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
I would say so. It is this sucks, dude. Like this is really problematic.
Yeah,
this is really problematic. I think it's one of those things where you just have to be careful. By the way, so Aaron Wilson tweeted the link to his GoFundMe and tagged me in it. And now there's just an avalanche of scammers like, hey, I need more information. Can you click this link and fill out a form? Aaron, don't click the links on Twitter. Don't click the links on Twitter.
Dude.
It's amazing. The absolute avalanche of BS that is. Look at this. Can you see this?
This is wild.
Like, it is absolutely incredible how many people are just is there no sanctity? Is there no, well, this guy, he needs 10 G's to replace and they all say the same thing. Hey, I'm considering making a donation. I just have a few questions. Can you fill out this? Can you copy this link and fill it out? No, I can't, dickhead. I may, and then they're all like, all of their little buddies go around and like it. And it's like, dude, stop.
Brutal.
Like the internet is such a cesspool, you guys.
It is, man.
It is. It's unbelievable that it is a cesspool. Aaron Wilson, please do not click on those links. I'm warning you now. Stop clicking on the links.
Please.
Because if you click on the links.
Dude, this is James deleting the tweet.
Yes.
Do not click the links.
Yes. Do not click the links. Man, the hyenas are it's remarkable. The hyenas that are out. 323 likes, 177 more likes to go for another 250. You watching this, Greg Swaim? 30 minutes left.
Damn, bro.
Greg Swaim claims to be on a ventilator and in hospice care.
Get well, bro.
I hope that's not true.
Dude. If that's true. I hope he gets well, man. I
hope that's not true.
Yeah,
so Greg's a guy, if you guys don't know, real quick, he's I think he's a talk show host. I'm not exactly. I know he runs a recruiting service. I think he's a talk show host. I'm certainly not trying to degrade him in any. I just don't know. I think he's in the Southeast, so I don't listen to his show or see his stuff. But he has asked us to come on the show a bunch. Like, he's contributed to the show, like he's commented, and he apparently got upset that I said I used the Lord's name in vain last week. And a bunch of people sent me the post where he said he was never going to listen to our show.
Okay.
Look,
All right, we'll see you later. It's just not, it doesn't matter.
Okay, what in the world is going on?
What?
323 likes, 177 more likes to go for another 250. And now we're at 620 likes. How did that happen?
Okay, how did we go from...
I don't know.
Wait, we just went from 329 to 600?
To 629 likes.
That's not us, dude.
I don't know how that's happening.
We're not able to do that.
I don't know how that's happening. Now, granted, we did jump up in views quite a bit there. But hey, I'm not that's cool. That's cool. I am I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay.
I appreciate everybody liking the show.
I ain't asking no questions, man.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody liking the show. Anyway, all right. So there you go. 323. Boss, I think that's another 250 because we're at 600 likes now. 631 likes now. We're all like, it's amazing.
Guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is great. This is what it should be.
Yeah, this is fantastic. It's awesome. And the like versus view number is not out of control. We're over 2,000 views now. So that's not a number that is somehow out of whack, but yeah, that's awesome. We appreciate it. Jay McClanahan, Tennessee is jet flying, Rolex wearing, apparently. Anyway, my point on this is I don't necessarily believe that the NCAA is acting out of line with Tennessee. I think, again, if you're just tuning in, what happens here with the NCAA is the NCAA slapped last summer a huge penalty, $8 million fine, like huge penalties on Tennessee for COVID period recruiting violations. Jeremy Pruitt's gone. Like, I mean, obviously, this is not shocking, unique, or even radical that they did that. This week, however, the NCAA announced they are investigating. They haven't slapped or punished or any of that. They announced they are investigating Tennessee for NIL improprieties. And a lot of people, if you get on the media, whatever, a lot of people, including the Vols' own collective, are saying that they're the ones that were involved in it and that they did nothing wrong. And generally what this is, and what it usually is come and play at our school. We'll give you this much, but you have to play at our school, which is a chapter and verse rule violation for NIL. It is I believe that's a level 1 violation. So is what it is. James, Oak State James. I know many here like Greg, but the dude is in hospice. He's not doing well physically. Well, but again, I don't know Greg. It's not personal with me, man. I literally have no knowledge of Greg Swaim. We have never talked directly. He's DM'd me a bunch. He's commented on the show. You've seen him here. Like, it's not personal for me and Greg. It's not, because I don't know the guy. I wish him nothing but the best. I don't know what his situation is. James, I met Greg in 1999. I liked it when he was on Triple Play Sports. He was with a basketball guru and Robert. That's cool. Neat, dude. It does not. Yeah. Boss Frog, I'm well aware of Swaim's situation. I'll keep my comments to myself. And I'm not criticizing you for that. You can, Boss is a grown-ass man with well thought out, educated opinions.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The eye patch. Unless Tennessee is facing the NCAA death penalty, which does not exist anymore, who cares? Whatever they did or are accused of doing doesn't compare with what Penn State did. Well, then there's that. Then there is that.
Yeah, I mean, if the measuring stick is Penn State,
Yeah, Jeff Woodworth, I thought the internet was nothing but a cesspool until I found Monty's OnlyFans page. Now I'm not so sure.
Fans only?
you know. Steve Stepanek, I liked and shared to many college sports pages. Oh, I appreciate that, Steve.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Thank you. Hit the refresh, boss, to see the likes. Yeah, the likes have gone up quite a bit.
Boss donated his next $250, by the way.
Did he really?
Yes.
Dude, you're unbelievable. Let's go. And for those of you who don't know, again, I'm going to put it back in the comments section here on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitter, just hop over to YouTube, The Monty Show. MONTY, The Monty Show. We are trying to raise $10,000 is what the cost will be. We're trying to raise as much as possible. And I can now say we are 25% of the way there.
Let's go, dude.
We are at $2,560 for Aaron Wilson.
That's in an hour and 18 minutes, guys.
Yeah, in an hour and 18 minutes, we've raised $2,560.
Let's go.
It's amazing. Aaron he's been struggling of late. His dad recently passed. He's got this house that he inherited that he is not, without divulging too much, he doesn't have the funds. And his air conditioning and heating system are completely dead. We worked with him in an air conditioning company. We saw the estimate. We weren't just going to be like, okay, well, here's 10 grand. We worked with an air conditioning contractor. They went out. I spoke to the gentleman on the phone. And he told me, hey, yeah, the system's completely dead. And to put a new system in, we're going to have to do some reframing in his attic. Like it's a job. And they're going to have to cut a different hole on the outside of his house. And he needs a new compressor. Like it's a whole 9 yards. And it's $10,000 to get it done. So it's just one of those things where we want to try and help as much as we can. I put the link in there. I see Maury asking for the link again. Here is the link again. I appreciate everybody. I hope that everybody, do what you can do. Wait, if those likes are bots, can I get my money back? They're not bots.
Yeah, they're not bots.
We
YouTube doesn't permit that.
Yeah, YouTube would tell us. We have a whole dashboard thing that tells us. And again, we always pay attention to how many likes do we have versus how many views. And so, yeah, we're all right. We're in good shape. Let's see. John Dry, there are only 204 people in the chat. Correct. Or 206 watching the show right now. John DeLon, how are you? And there's another $250, boss says. Okay, great.
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm down. I appreciate you doing that. You guys, it is that the community on this show is amazing. So I really, really appreciate that. Cougar Tracks. The bots are alive and well. I don't think so. Maury Alvarez for $2. I was driving. Can you repost the GoFundMe link? I did. John DeLon, Xbox for 750 likes in the next 4 minutes. Nah, dude, I don't want to do anything monetarily until Aaron Wilson's taken care of. So we're trying to knock this out, and let's see what we can do, man. Absolutely. Let's see what we can do. Aaron says, if you have any questions, reach out to me personally. There you go. The Monty Show, as always, is presented by our good friends at Prize Picks. Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy partner of the Monty Show. I use the term partner lightly because it's not really a 50-50 partnership. We pay them a lot of money every night because Jake's terrible at Prize Picks. Oh, did I get piped last night on Prize Picks? DeMar DeRozan came through with 25 points.
I have a new rule I'm instituting as far as Prize Picks are concerned.
Okay, shut up and let me finish. Laurie McCarkinen and Jalen Brunson. Come on, Laurie. Laurie Markkinen and Jalen Brunson needed to combine for 56 points. Not close, 43. John Collins needed 13 or more. He got 11. Lost. How'd you do last night, Jim?
Awful. Terrible.
What was your worst loss?
Let's see. Let me pull up past entries. Let's see. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So you won.
I won. I don't know how that's possible.
Do you understand how ridiculous you are?
How that's even possible, bro.
Like how do you not know that you won on Prize Picks?
Because DeMar was done. I was watching that game.
Anyway, PrizePicks.com. Download the PrizePicks app. Use the promo code Monty to get 100% PrizePick deposit matching. Excuse me. PrizePicks will give you 100% deposit matching. You deposit 100, they give you 100. There's great NFL. Patrick Mahomes is half a passing yard. That's for the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes is half a passing yard right now. Go get it. PrizePicks.com. Use the promo code Monty. Always good NBA. I think Major League Baseball is singularly the best sport for Prize Picks. Major League Baseball is amazing. Amazing. Mike Smith. Whoa. Mike Smith. Comment dumb. Purple makes your eyes pop, James. Meow. Okay. Okay. That's good. Do you have an OnlyFans, Aaron? Stop, Jeff. Jeff.
G off.
Stepanik, I just went through my sports group and shared your show. That's why the influx of people coming here to your show. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, bro.
Good to see everybody on the Monty Show. Please make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to raise money for Aaron Wilson's air conditioning situation. Hell, I'm thrilled that we got to the fact that we got to 25% is remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
I am thrilled about that. And last I checked, let's see, we're at 2560. Now we're at 2610. You guys.
Nice.
Like, it's wild. Great job. A couple others. Then we got a bump. Boss Frog 640, 110 more likes to go. 6 minutes left. All right, you guys. This is where it's going to get tight. Because if we need 110 likes to go in 6 minutes, that's
a lot.
That's 750 likes that we've got to get to. So let's go. Get to 750. If you have not hit the like button, do it now. Hit the like button, and Boss will give a $250 donation. That's huge. Aaron Wilson, I only post videos exclusively on the Monty Show. See what I'm saying there? Jack says his cock. Okay. Mike Smith, see, helping a good guy like Aaron out is much more motivating than any gift card. Hey, I don't even disagree. Joseph Harper, I hit 2 out of 3 on all 3 legs of the Taco Tuesday parlay.
Ooh.
I am on a cold streak on Prize Picks that is much, much deeper, rectally speaking, than my winning streak was. I think I won like 9, something like 8 or 9 straight.
Genus.
I was up to like almost $700 in my Prize Picks account. I'm at like 50 cents now. Gave it all back.
Who are you, Keyshawn Booty?
Apparently, I gave it all back, dude. Like the cold streak that I am on right now, prizepicks.com. Make sure you hook it up. By the way, speaking of Prize Picks, anybody change their opinion on the Super Bowl yet? The number's up to 2 because a lot of money's coming in on the Chiefs money line.
Mm-hmm.
Have you wavered at all on this?
You got to take the Chiefs, dude. You got to take Patty.
Why do you have to take the Chiefs?
Because I think that it's Patrick Mahomes is a more reliable pick than Brock Purdy. A.
Okay.
B. I think Brock Purdy will throw an interception in this game. I think that will happen. And I think it may happen early. I think the moment may be slightly too big for him. You may see a mistake. Gives the edge to the Chiefs.
The Kansas City Chiefs are the money line's plus 108. I think the bet here is if you're going to take the Chiefs to win, you just take them outright to win. Cover the plus 2. It's minus 110. And this game's going to go over. This is going to be a scoring. This is going to be up and down. It's going to be up and down.
Yeah, for sure.
But it at some point you would think Brocktober might come to an end.
Yeah.
You would think, right? Like
the Cinderella story might chill out.
Yeah. Jeff Woodward said, like my dad told me on my first trip to Vegas, there's a reason those casinos are so big. You're not wrong. The boys in Vegas don't often lose, right?
Nope.
So, 4 minutes to go. Ooh, we need 103 likes. 103 likes in 4 minutes.
Steam here, boys. Come on.
4 minutes to go. We need 104 likes. So we gotta. Whoa. My tweet machine is not.
X will do that, dude. X is very buggy.
Yeah, X is very buggy. It is very buggy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Should we talk about the Luka Doncic meltdown on Twitter?
We can if you want, yeah.
Maverick fans are not amused with me.
So,
because I said that Luka Doncic has been disappointing to the Dallas Mavericks.
Because he is, dude. I don't care if the guy can throw up 50 a night. That's not why you're playing the game. You're playing to win ball games. And Luka's problem is that he doesn't make guys around him better. That's the problem. Now, will he give you the occasional behind the back dime or the no look, the flashy play? Sure he will. But that doesn't mean he's going to elevate Christian Wood 2 years ago. That doesn't mean he's going to help, Tim Hardaway Jr. be a better wing scorer. Like, that's not what Luka does. And so, Maverick fan being all outraged that we said, hey, Luka's not in Kobe's atmosphere. He's not in, Mike's atmosphere, bro. He's not.
Jason Kidd, and I don't know if we still have it or not, but Jason Kidd went on the Mavericks flagship station. I think it's 97.1 in Dallas, and said that Luka Doncic is on Michael Jordan's level.
I've said this before, and I'll say it, for as long as I'm here, is you can't take this young man for granted. He's better than Dirk. He's in the atmosphere of MJ, the best to ever do it, LeBron, Kobe. And so just to appreciate what this young man's doing at the age of 24 is something that Dallas has never seen. And I've said this internally. He is better than Dirk. He does things that Dirk could never do. And now it's, the opportunity of getting the right people around him to ultimately win a championship.
That's wild. So I put on Twitter that Luka Doncic has been disappointing.
My name is Luka.
He's gotten you just about there, but he's not good enough to take you home.
Mm-hmm.
And he's built up as this great guy that's on Michael Jordan's level, and he's not even close to that. He's not. I don't think he's in Kobe, LeBron, Michael's stratosphere because, the guy is not. He hasn't won a championship.
Yeah, and I think it's that simple. And everyone say, oh, well, it's not about championships. Well, what's it about then? Because last time I checked, that's why guys lace up the sneakers, right? That's why you go out there and play. That's why watching, LeBron play on this mediocre-ass Laker team for however many seasons it's been now is frustrating because the guy's doing amazing things and can't seem to get on a playoff team.
And we've got to stop doing the he's better than thing. He's better is like with LeBron. Is LeBron better? LeBron's better than Jordan. How do you know? You why do we have to knock somebody down to lift somebody else up?
Because I think we're so thirsty for one guy, one dude to rule them all, right? We want to, as fans, be able to say Tom Brady is the best quarterback that ever did it, or Randy Johnson was the best left-hander to ever play baseball, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we want to be able to do that type of thing. And I just think it's in the NBA specifically, it's extremely difficult to do that because the game is officiated differently now. The athleticism of the players themselves is at such a high level. So when you combine great athleticism with very tight officiating, guys put up 50, 60 points, hell, 70 points on a, pretty regular basis, I might add. Like, it's not once every 10 years someone does 70 anymore. It's like a couple times a season now that we're getting 70-point performances, 70-point triple doubles at that. So to me, Luka is a scoring champion. As far as I'm concerned, Luka should be compared to Carmelo Anthony. He shouldn't be compared to Michael Jordan, right? He should be compared to guys who are great scorers who never won a championship.
Charles Barkley,
Isaiah,
or Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Allen Iverson. Great comparison, right? Obviously, Allen Iverson was a smaller guy, guard, different kind of package as a player, but the narrative remains the same. Well, that's
not even Luka Doncic is a very talented offensive player. He is phenomenally gifted, but the guy does not defend. And he again, I go back to the argument that Mavericks fans don't want to have. Nobody wants to play with him. Why do you think that he has trouble attracting another superstar? Because nobody wants to play with him. And you look at America's favorite anti-Semite and Kyrie Irving, and why is he in Dallas? Because the Lakers wouldn't take him. Period. End of story. That's why he's in Dallas. So there was that story where he even went and sat at the end of the Lakers bench, essentially on a ticket to try and to ingratiate himself, and the Lakers wouldn't have him. So, it is what it is. Jack says Mavs fanatics, when they hear a reasonable take, a reasonable measured take, they lose their mind.
Yeah.
Mike Smith, Jason Kidd talking while hangry, and with low blood sugar. Okay. Yeah, but his thing, that press conference he did a couple of weeks ago, I guess now, where he was talking about you don't always have to be negative. Like, that's one of the greatest press conferences we will ever see.
You don't always have to be negative.
It was amazing.
I'm giving you a fucking answer because shit's going good.
That's amazing.
People will read your positive shit.
No, they won't. John Dry, I think them Mavs are in a better position than the Jazz are. Well, what's that got to do with the price?
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's relevant.
Tea in Salt Lake City. Like, who cares? The Jazz are terrible. And I've said this repeatedly. And what do you know? Now it's coming true. The Jazz are going to fall apart here because they cannot. I mean, they've looked horrendous on this road trip.
Awful.
Jack, when will people learn to stop making Jordan comparisons? That's what I'm saying. Right? Cougar Tracks. I don't think so. MJ is the GOAT. I agree. Jason Kidd just keeping things positive. That stuff sells too, guys. No.
People will read your positive shit.
No, they won't. Tom Dean, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yes, it is.
It is, dude.
Yes,
There's
it is.
No question about it.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I'm using this Jason Kidd clip as my voicemail message. Right?
I'm giving you a fucking answer.
Oh, my God. Mickey Quintana. Kobe, by his age, already had 2 titles. Now, as people will defend Luka doesn't have Shaq next to him. Well, because Shaq didn't want to play with Luka. And at the end of it, Shaq didn't want to play with Kobe. Problem is they did play together and they won rings. So that's going to be Luka's kryptonite, is other superstars do not want to play with him because he's a black hole.
Yeah.
The ball does not come back to you. Gary Wolf, yeah, that's why Luka has all those endorsement deals. Oh, wait, yeah. You don't see him everywhere. He's a Jordan guy, but you don't see him everywhere.
I don't even think you can say he's the best European in the league scene. Like, do you understand how many Euros have come over here and won a ton of championships?
Yeah, Jokic has a ring now.
Yeah.
Giannis has a ring now.
There's some guy named Dirk who you may have heard of who won a ring.
No, he's not as good as Dirk.
Yeah, well.
Stop. He's not as good as Dirk. Just ask Jason Kidd.
That's bullshit.
All right. We are at, 652 likes on the program. And there is the GoFundMe link. Hook it up. Let's get some donations going for Aaron Wilson, who we've raised $2,760 for in the last 90 minutes to help him pay for his air conditioning unit. Boss Frog, for every 250 likes, is giving $250. If it's in your heart and in your wallet, consider clicking the GoFundMe link and donating to Aaron Wilson's HVAC system. He lives in Lubbock, Texas, where it is either really hot or really cold, and right now it is cold. And Aaron does not have heat. And so we are trying to help him rectify that situation. He's one of our best listeners. Please, if you have it in your heart and in your wallet, consider donating. The GoFundMe link is right there. Thanks to everybody who has. Let me do some shout-outs here because we have had an awful lot of donations, 21 donations. And again, I know that, I've shouted out a bunch of people, but Tom Dean, Dakota Tubbs, Jesse Crum, Paul Ollendorf, Harry Austin, Troy Victor, Joseph Harper, Mo, Giggity, Tom Dean, Tim Montemayor. Who's that?
Monty.
OG Gary gave $1,000. Love it. Mo giving 250 more. Maury Alvarez giving $50. Appreciate that. Dennis Hoffman, $20. John Hamm, $10. Greg Hawkins, $100.
Appreciate you, Greg.
Let's go. Awesome. Yes, I believe you did. That's a great point, boss. 300, or let's see, wait, down here. My bad. Team Money Monty, I think I won the $100 Amazon gift card. Show got the likes, and we helped AW. Please donate the gift card towards the HVAC fund. TPC, and time is up. Regards, Boss Frog. I do TPC Scottsdale in February. Well, Jake can. He's not allowed to go on golf trips, as he's clearly illustrated. So Jake is out, but I'll be there. I'll be there, because it's a week after my birthday. So you remember my birthday is February 19th, Jake.
No, I don't actually.
Okay. What are you so mad about?
It's an unfair characterization, bro.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, I have to donate the $100 Amazon gift card to Aaron, or to Aaron's thing. Okay. Oh. Dude, do not try me, boy. Do not try me. Let's see. Go there. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And done. There you go. Just donated the $100 to Aaron Wilson's HVAC fund. Awesome. So appreciate that. Boss, appreciate you. Well, non-sports stories. You can vent your frustration.
Okay.
On canceling our golf trip. It's fine. Mark Hale, 650 likes. Exactly right. And now we're at 657. Appreciate that.
Nice job.
Nice job, you guys. Seriously.
Keep working.
Keep working. Mickey Quintana, Kobe won 2 more titles without Shaq. Yeah, he did. Dirk McLovin. The name is Dirk McLovin.
Okay.
It is. Dirk.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Mark Cleese says Monty is the GOAT. Appreciate that. Steve Stepanek, 665 likes. Steve says 656. My bad. Thunder Kiss says 656. Johnny Gonzalez thought, okay. No J2H. He declared a jihad against me.
That's not true.
He just doesn't golf anymore.
That's untrue.
Yeah, you get engaged. I thought Monty's birthday was April 1st. See what he did there? April Fool's Day.
Right.
Monty is very good with technology for a man of his age.
Wow.
How am I not good with technology? I just got a new MacBook today. How am I not good with technology?
Donnie, you're out of your element.
Jake got an AirTag belt buckle. There you go. Johnny Gonzalez, Jihadi 2 holes.
Jihadi 2 holes.
Hey, non-sports stories of the non-sports stories. Yay. Jay Brannon, guys, why do I keep finding myself unsubscribed to the show? I have to resubscribe every show. I don't know, Jay.
No idea.
I don't know. But we are, you guys, the other news on the show is we are rapidly approaching 65,000 subscribers.
What are we at?
64,924.
Dude, stay hard.
76 away from 65,000.
Stay hard. Dude.
65,000.
We are chopping down 100,000 subs, bro.
Yep. Dakota Tubbs. Monty's birthday only occurs on leap years. It's why he looks so young.
Well,
thank you. It's a leap year. Nobody is better than the Polish Nightmare. See what I'm saying? Like the Polish. Okay. My brother-in-law got married on leap year, so they only celebrate their anniversary once every 10 years. It's a leap.
Yeah, it's a leap year once every 10 years.
Who's taking out the dirty hot dog water? Mickey, stop.
Bro.
Are we over 3,000 now? There are reports in the YouTube chat.
Intel.
That we are over $3,000 now.
Doll hairs.
Okay. I will wait for that to update. I love this show, Giggity says. No, this show loves you.
Yeah, Giggity, you are just the best, my guy.
Just donated $100 to Aaron Wilson.
I love that show.
Sure hope that helps, dude. It does. Amazingly. Dean says, Aaron HVAC, $3,000. We're a third of the way there, you guys. A third of the way there. This is amazing. Monty owes a ribeye. This little show isn't so little anymore. Dude. I mean, with all due respect, it is humbling to see what we are able to do.
Yes.
Like that when we come together as a group, you guys, like we can do anything. We can do anything. Woodworth, didn't 2 holes just complain about Giggity earlier? Yeah, then Giggity took his wallet out and bought Jake's happiness.
Well,
so it's fine.
It's what I mean. It's all it takes. Dude.
It is all fine.
It's all it takes, bro.
What do you speaking of Luka?
Yeah.
Because I want to answer this question.
Yeah.
Who's the best player in the NBA?
Oh, if I would have said Joel Embiid, but if dude's knee is not well, you can't really say Joel Embiid anymore. So then I'm going to default to Jokic because I think he's right there with Joel. And I think other guys in the conversation, obviously, got to put KD in there. I think, on any given night, like I also think Book's in the conversation. I mean, the guy's capable of giving you 50 on any given night. But yeah, I mean, I think the best player in the league right now, assuming Joel Embiid is out for a couple of weeks here, I don't know what that's going to look like. It's probably Nikola Jokic. I think Joel is someone who, early in his career battled injuries, battled the back, had to really work through that, but now has turned into a pretty damn good player. And when he's right, he's unstoppable. I mean, we were just talking about Shaq. You think about Joel's skills package, and he's a better shooter. He knows how to bully guys, and he's willing. He loves to run you over and let you hear about it. So I love that about him. The difference with Jokic, in my opinion, and what probably gives him the edge, is he does make the guys around him better. He makes the Aaron Gordons better. He makes Jamal Murray better.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
Because the defense has to gravitate to him. And
Don't you mean the D?
The D, the we fence. And it is possible to ride the D.
Because I think Denver does ride the D.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And so the way the D has to gravitate towards Nikola Jokic gives other guys open opportunities. And that's why they're so tough to beat.
And I know you're having a tough day. The other guys have to gravitate towards Jokic's D. And then that makes his D and their Ds grow and expand so that their collective D is much greater and more, harder to penetrate.
And robust.
And more robust. It makes their collective D more robust.
Right, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But who's even in the conversation? I think, obviously, Joel, Giannis, Joker, LeBron, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I'd put him in there. Yeah.
You would put him in there.
I would put him in there. Yeah. I don't think Steph is in there. Steph's not in there. I think, I mean, that might be it. 2-3 years ago, I might have said Jason Tatum, but he's definitely not in there now. I think that might be it.
Jason Tatum?
Yeah. I wouldn't put him in there now. 2 years ago, I would have, but not now.
Devin Booker.
I don't think he's quite on those guys' level. He's lethal when he's hot, but he is very hit or miss, man.
He's a tough prize picks guy.
Yes, he is.
I can't take him on prize picks a lot. I think that's it. Honestly, I think it's Joker, Joel. Is Luka in the conversation?
No.
I don't think he is.
I can't put him in there because, again, it's if we're talking scoring, yes, he's probably one of the best scorers in the league. There's no doubt. But I don't just, when I say, hey, who's the best player, I don't just look at scoring.
No.
I look at scoring. I look at assisting, rebounding, defense, team morale. I think is a big one. Denver always seems to be on the same page, and that's no accident. I see all these videos coming out of the Lakers bench where LeBron and AD and all these guys are frustrated with the plays that are getting drawn up. And I say, hey, dude, that's an issue. And so
how have they not fired Darvin Ham?
I don't know. And if I'm LeBron, I'm putting more credence into the rumors about leaving when Bronny enters the draft.
You are?
Yeah, absolutely. LeBron is absolutely good enough to win another championship. No question about it.
Yeah, I think that they are. I would agree they're effed. And I think that they're on the clock. I do. And that hourglass thing that LeBron did, and I don't know if you guys saw it. I meant to get it and I forgot. But LeCap put on his Lebet. LeBron put a hourglass, and the hourglass is upside down. And what LeCap is saying is that he is out of time.
Y'all reading all this cap ass shit.
But he's not out of time and as a player. He's out of time in Los Angeles. I think that's what LeCap is saying.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that, look, you can't constantly play we're way into the luxury tax game.
That's right.
And win championships.
That's like us asking you to hit the like button every day, right? Like, you guys know you should do that. Like
I get it.
We shouldn't have to ask you.
I get that.
So hit the like button. But my point is that I think LeBron wants out of LA.
Yeah.
I think, and it's starting to go around the league. I was talking to a guy at the Jazz the other day talking about, man, wouldn't it be amazing if LeBron ended his career here? I laughed at the guy, honestly, but it would be amazing. It's never going to happen. But could you see LeCap finishing his career? I don't know, with the Clippers. I could see that. I could absolutely see that. I don't think he's going back to Cleveland. I could see him finishing with the Clippers.
Miami.
Can you imagine? Nah. I think I could see him finishing with the Clippers. Could you imagine LeBron, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George?
And James Harden.
Oh, Chubbs. Yeah, I think he's actually playing really well.
Fat.
I mean, and they don't call travels on James Harden ever. Did you guys?
Fat.
Russell Westbrook is such a cock. Did you guys see that? So James Harden does a Euro step like pretty much the entire length of the court without dribbling. I mean, it was like four Euro steps. It was hysterical. And they didn't call it a travel, and he got an easy layup. And Westbrook's over there on the bench, just walking the length of the bench. It was amazing. It was amazing. But I could see LeBron leaving the Lakers, no doubt. The Christie, it's handy. It's handy. The table is there. Can't see the ball in the chain on Jake's ankle. Yeah. When I'm golfing by myself, you'll see that ball and chain just fine. You know, it's fine. Gabriel says they've been balling out. Kawhi and AD has to get more credit. The problem is Anthony Davis now is hurt. And you miss a game, and all of a sudden people start questioning the veracity of your season. Because before the other night when he got hurt and they've been losing, he was an MVP candidate.
Mm-hmm.
And is Anthony Davis still an MVP candidate? I think he absolutely could be if they make a run here late into the middle of the table in the West. Why can't he be?
Yeah, I mean, he can be. I think that the Lakers, they've got to stop trifling in the D'Lo DeJounte Murray thing. Like, either commit to D'Lo or trade his ass, one way or the other. Like, you can't have the problem for the Lakers is you've got a question mark at head coach, a question mark at point guard,
you do.
A question mark at center, and LeBron's the only thing that's a night in and night out thing. That's the problem. And we don't get to talk about, oh, the Lakers are rolling. Like, it's LeBron, it's D'Lo, like, that's not what it is in their dynamic. And that's the issue. So I don't believe for a second that Darvin Ham is somehow going to pull them into, a 6 seed at the end of the day. I don't believe that, dude. And that's why I'm surprised he's still there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Darvin Ham's got to go. That team's too good. And I have told you for a significant amount of time, they've cooled radically on DeJounte Murray. Now, that could mean one of two things. That could mean that the Lakers just don't want to make a DeJounte Murray trade, or they don't want to pay what they're being asked to pay. And they're putting that out there. Like the Bulls announcing the other day that they're not going to make a significant deal at the deadline is them saying, hey, you guys need to call us so we can make a significant deal at the deadline. Because the Bulls have one of the worst organizations, historically speaking, at the trade deadline.
Because
they rarely make big deals. Yeah. And I think it's been a problem where you tried with DeRozan and you tried with Zach LaVine, but again, the guys in Chicago were calling him Zach LaCap the other day. I actually agree with that. Like, I think Zach LaVine has been an incredible bust for the Chicago Bulls. He just doesn't play a lot. How are you not going to trade Alex Caruso at this point? He's probably your most valuable trade chip next to DeMar. And you're announcing to the league that you're not going to make a deal. That tells me you're trying to make a deal and you just can't get anybody to bite.
Facts.
That's what that tells me, because the Bulls have actually desirable trade chips.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the Bulls are unwilling to tear that down and just start over. That's what it tells me too. Like, you're not, dude, if you were married to trading and trying to get better, you'd already done that. You'd have done it last season. And by the way, if you were married to that, you wouldn't have brought back Vucevic. You wouldn't have brought him back. You wouldn't
Nikola.
You would not have signed him to an extension. Like, this squad and I hate saying this about Jerry, but they are definitely one of those teams. Hey, bro,
Well,
we're going to be good enough to make the playoffs or try to be a playoff team, and we may get a series, maybe 2 if we hit the top of the mountain with this roster. And hey, that's all right. That's fine. We're going to sell the United Center out and we're going to make a bunch of money and we're good. Like, that's what you're saying. You're not saying it's championship or bust. This is the same thing I say about the Utah Jazz. Until you decide that you want to win, you're going to sit here and you're going to have strife on the bench, and there's going to be, awkward dynamics, and Colin Sexton's going to play way too much last night. And I it just, you see it across the league, all these teams that are just doing nothing.
Yeah, and I can tell you the guys that I talk to at the Jazz tell me that it is not good over there right now. Like, there is a lot of frustration. Rotations have become a point of contention. There's a lot of people asking about Walker Kessler, who now I think has really picked up his play. You can see I don't know if the word is want to, that's probably disrespectful, but you can't lose by 15 at the Garden. And look, List doing it in the fourth quarter. They finally came to life. But, I mean, you come out of the locker room and you get absolutely drenched by the Knicks at the Garden. Like, that's not good. And then you start looking at the minutes and you're asking yourself, well, Keontae played 23 minutes, was a -6 and 15 points. Like, you feel like that's the guy that needs to be playing more.
Yeah.
Right. And you ask yourself, why is Simone Fontecchio getting 29 minutes? Right. And he's a 0. Right. So it's not like the guy was a liability, but I just don't understand why. Like, Ochai Agbaji has absolutely regressed.
Yes.
For the Utah Jazz. Like, that was ugly. Watching Walker Kessler have a 7 rebound, 4 blocks, 6-point night. That's regression for this team. And I don't understand what happened with the rotations and how you're trying to figure it out. Because, again, I just asked about John Collins, 5 of 12, 28 minutes, 11 points, and 11 boards. Not a whole lot of defense, if we're being honest. Like, I think you have to find a way to play Walker more.
Yeah.
So
I just think they got to find established rotations. I mean, you have, like, I don't know. I don't know how this team devolved into Simone Fontecchio and just this awkward group, man. And it's not just him, but the whole thing is awkward. And I swear I say it every damn day on this show. Like, dude, like, at some point, I don't know what it will take. This team needs to run actual offense. Run the set. Because when you don't run the set, and you just want to have John Collins come up and set a lazy-ass pick, and you want to settle for a 20-footer or a 3, that's going to be a miss. It's going to lead to a long rebound, and the other team's running by you for an easy bucket, which is why you get run out of the building constantly.
Gabriel says LeBron needs to get traded. It's not a spite against him, but the betterment of everyone trading him to be a contender for lots of picks and a very good starter would be beneficial for the Lakers. Gary says, did he say LeCap or macaque? Well, I mean, it's interesting. Phonetically, if you spell out LeCap, it comes out, that's a huge dong.
Macaque.
So it's kind of a similar pronunciation.
Macaque.
Bailey Dietrich, LeBron back to Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think so.
The land.
OG Gary, the resident Laker fan, which I appreciate. I would trade LeBron, another trade LeBron. We could get mad picks for him. Trade him.
Pack this thing up. We're out of here.
I don't know about that. James, would LeBron go back to Cleveland so he can play his last 2 years with the Cavs? I don't think so. You know the team that's most intriguing, though? What about them Houston Rockets?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of people thinking the Rockets are going to make a move. What's a move you would see them making?
Well, it came out initially that they were interested in Mikal Bridges in Brooklyn. And I understand completely why they'd be interested in him. He'd make them much better. He'd bring a veteran presence, reliable scorer, mad defender for sure. But Brooklyn came out and said that he's untouchable, that they're not going to humor calls, like nothing. So I don't know if that's a move that's actually on the table. It doesn't seem like it. But that's the kind of guy that Houston needs. Houston needs to continue to add that veteran presence who can play 30 minutes a night, who can bring you 15 to 20. Like, who can bring, again, that veteran feel to this team. Because what you need is you need 3 veterans on the floor and 2 of the young guys. And you need to rotate those young guys in and out and get the, Cam Whitmores of the world more minutes.
You've got to get rid of Dylan Brooks now. I mean, the antics are becoming too much. And I think what you have in Cam Whitmore, am I the only one that thinks that they have a gem there? And I understand, my triceps are a little tight from the gym today. I understand why they had him down to begin this year. Cam Whitmore needs a bigger role. And he's playing into that role for the Rockets. He is. There's no doubt about that. 19 minutes, 20 points, 4 of 6 from the line, 7 of 12, 6 boards. Like,
do you see how, and for the Jazz fans out there, I want you to look at this, what we're telling you. Do you see how these numbers are productive numbers, right? Like, it's not 40 points. It's not like, oh my God, Mr. MVP All-America. But what is it? It's 19 minutes, you said, right? Good percentage from the floor, good percentage from 3. 18
minutes, 7 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 of 6 from the line, 6 boards, plus 11, 20 points.
It's good basketball.
It's
good developmental basketball.
But again, Jalen Green looks like he's starting to figure it out. You look at Alperen Sengun, and I think the guy's a stud. I've been saying that all year. And I think you got to move. Dylan Brooks is a problem for them. You can't trust the guy.
No.
You just can't trust him. And you're going to have to figure out, who you have on your bench and who can play and who cannot play. I think that's the biggest question. I mean, Jayshawn Tate's somebody I think very highly of, but I just don't think he's ready. But I'm telling you, Houston's coming for that ass.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner than later. I'm telling you, I think they're coming. And I love what I think. The Rockets very clearly had a problem on the bench because Ime Udoka has taught that team to play basketball. And I love that you see ball movement. And what are we seeing now? We're seeing basketball instead of athletes exploding at the rim.
Yeah.
Now, we still see very clearly athletes exploding at the rim. But now we're seeing ball movement. We're seeing an idea of what it takes to defend on a nightly basis.
And I think Van Vliet's brought that type of maturity to the team. I mean, again, it's what I say about a lot of other teams in the league. You need somebody to reliably bring the ball up and get you into the set.
But what is he now, though? And I think this is a really interesting point. He's not a guy that scores. He gives you 3 points, but he's a plus 17. And he has 14 dimes, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and he only turned it over twice.
Yeah.
And they torched the Lakers. Like, that is a good win.
Yeah.
And you feel like, hey, man, the Rockets are coming.
They feel like OKC 2-3 seasons ago. They feel like, hey, we're starting to trend in the right direction. We got to continue to get better. We got to continue to develop. But if we do that, guys like Jalen Green will turn into great players.
And that's a team, and I forgot, Boss Frog's a Rocket fan. So we do have Rockets fans. I'm telling you, that's a team, if you can get yourself some season ducats, now's the time to do it.
Yes, it is.
Because they're going to get expensive because they're going to be good. Gabriel, Rockets honestly need a leader. I think they need an alpha male on offense.
Yeah.
They need a guy. They need a LeBron. They need a guy, a workhorse. Because Van Vliet can move. He's not going to be your scorer anymore.
Nope.
So, Cavs are playing the Pistons tonight, Wasikowski. They are. Eric's got a tough go. He's a Detroit sports fan. Nothing in Detroit is good. The Lions embarrass themselves. Dan Campbell's the biggest fraud ever. Jim Harbaugh skated away. And he got fucking $18 million a year. Did you guys see that contract?
I think is it 18 or
16 million,
16.
80 million guaranteed, excuse me.
Yeah, 16 over 5. Yeah, 80 mil guaranteed.
Are you out your goddamn mind?
So
I say, hey, if you can get that kind of money, go get it.
The Spanos family, our cheap AFS narrative is over.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Fight on natties. I'm explosive on 8-foot rims. Me too. I mean, man, I miss playing ball.
Is this the dagger?
I miss playing ball. Boss Frog was at the game last night. It was a fun game to watch. Micah Peavy showed up against his old team. I have a feeling we will see Tech in the Big 12 tournament. I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so. Jeff, the Frogs have the coolest court in college basketball. Tom Dean, the best way to deal with a strong D is ball movement. You just got to.
How we doing on likes, bro?
Stay hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. We're at 670 likes, 3,000 views today. So if you're new here this afternoon and you haven't hit the like button, please do it. 5 o'clock on the Monty Show, presented by our good friends at The Advocates, theadvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business. Last day of January. You guys, already. Make sure that you're ready, because if you get in an accident, man, dude, you gotta. And one of the things that I have always been a skeptic of is insurance. I think insurance is a scam. You never use it, hopefully, right? Knock on Formica countertop. You never use it. But then when you need to use it, they're like, nah, dude, that's not covered. It's like your car warranty, right? It's like your health insurance. Yeah, I broke my toe. Yeah, sorry, bro, that's not covered. Hey, no, sorry, bro, that's not covered. Hey, I don't feel good. Nah, that's not covered. Oh, you have a fever? That's not covered either. Hey, I got in a car accident. Oh, that's not covered. But you're my auto insurance. Yeah, we only cover theft. Well, they stole my car too. Yeah, but that's not covered. Right? Like, I hate insurance. Workman's comp insurance. Yeah, that's not covered. Can I get my job back? No. How about back pay? Yeah, not going to happen. Just sign right here. Right? Don't trust your insurance companies. They are in business for profit. So do you think they're trying to pay out the biggest settlement possible that you deserve? Hell no, they're not. Workman's comp, car insurance, injury attorneys fight car insurance companies. They fight workman's comp companies all the time. The difference is you need to find one who knows how to handle the situation you're in, because your circumstances are unique. They impact you, your family, your friends, your entire world. That's why you go to the Advocates. There's nothing they haven't seen and dealt with. They fought the insurance companies, the biggest ones, the smallest ones. They've beat them all at theadvocates.com, where you can chat with an injury attorney live online 24/7, 365. It's not going to cost you a dime. At theadvocates.com, make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show. If you are just tuning in, hello, happy Wednesday. Don't forget, we're off on Friday. I am going to play golf. I will be out of town this weekend. Certain people will not. So Jake will be here Friday doing a show on his own. So it'll be the 2-hole show. Do you know what you're going to talk about?
I'm not doing a show Friday.
You're not?
No.
How come?
This is not the 2-hole show. It's the Monty Show.
Okay. Man, you are not here for this ball busting, are you?
It's okay.
We will be off on Friday.
Yeah.
So don't forget Monday morning. We are moving to mornings full time. We will be doing one show every day. It will be 5 a.m. Pacific. It will be 8 a.m. Eastern. Live right here on YouTube. Of course, we always post the highlights. We always post full show is always here every single day. We appreciate you watching the show. I know that our move to mornings will, mean that some people can't watch the show live. We hope as many of you who can will tune in. But I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who spends time with us. So thank you for that. Don't forget Monday morning, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. We'll be back on mornings full time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to shop our merch store. The link is in the description below.
Don't have any merch. Like, when are you going to release merch? Hey, we released merch.
Merch is out.
It's out, dude. Go get it.
Merch is out. Yeah. So we appreciate you. Please hit the like button. We're at 676 likes. Thank you for that.
Nice freaking job today.
Nice job.
Yeah, nice job.
Where are we at on the GoFundMe? Our guy Aaron Wilson needs some help. He is struggling to replace his HVAC system in his house. And we are at $3,060.
Really nicely done.
Very well done, you guys. We got him a third of the way. That's a huge ask. If you have not and you'd like to, there's the link right there. $5, $1 million, $100 million, whatever you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron needs to raise $10,000. Now, you may say, well, he's just asking for that number. Not true. Jake and I spoke to his HVAC contractor.
Yep.
We helped him get a bid done, all of that. Aaron inherited his house, and he was not prepared financially to own a home. It was a very sudden situation. One of the first things that happened is HVAC went out, and he's been struggling to find a way to repair that. And Aaron has a lot of challenges in his life that he deals with. He's got a tremendous support system in his mom and his sister who do a great job supporting him. And he needs a little help getting over the line. So if you have it in your heart, you have it in your wallet, let's see what we can do for Aaron. Please consider clicking the link and donating. For all of you that have already, Boss Frog included, just amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Really appreciate you guys. Boss Frog, so tomorrow will be the last live show I'll participate in. Oh, no.
Damn.
And tomorrow's going to be an earlier show, too. Giggity. How do we get the GoFundMe link to Jim Harbaugh? Exactly.
Damn, bro. That's cold, bro.
Stepanic, start liking and sharing the show. Yes, please hit the like button. Am I just doing the math on what time that is in Arkansas? Hey, Siri. What funky ass time is it in Anchorage, Alaska?
It's 3:09 p.m. in Anchorage, Alaska.
So you're 2 hours behind me. So we'll be live at 4 a.m. Thank you, Siri.
Sorry, brother.
You're welcome.
Wow. Yeah, we'll be live at 4 a.m. So that's rough.
Sorry, guys.
You should move.
Just what we have to do.
Yeah, Arizona and Alaska, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sorry, homie.
Come on, y'all. Go donate. Yeah, please, if you have not. Dakota Tubbs, everyone send Keyshawn Bowdy the GoFundMe link. Exactly.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, Boss Frog, we're going to miss you on the live show, buddy. Eric Wasikowski, get paid on Friday. Me too. Me too, bro. Let's see. Kim Coulter, I'm on the golf course. Please leave the link up and I'll give $100. Oh, Kim, we appreciate
Kim
that.
Can go with you.
Monty, what time is it in Hawaii? I think it is 2:00 in the afternoon in Hawaii. Hey, Siri.
No, it's noon.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it in Honolulu?
In Honolulu, Hawaii, it's 2:10 p.m.
Fuck off.
Siri, you're beautiful. Thanks so much.
I found this on the web.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did. You did. Maybe she's the one on X.
Hey, Siri. Are you sexy?
No, I don't have a body.
Why don't you have a body?
Daddy? Not the last time I checked.
Okay.
Me?
That's fine. Hey, Siri, do you love me?
I respect you.
But do you love me? Siri, can we be best friends?
You had me at Hey Siri.
See what she did there?
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Robert Fowler. So you're doing a morning show tomorrow. You know. When do you guys go back to Yelp? Who said we're going back to Yelp?
Yeah, who said that?
I'm glad to help. Steve Stepanic said, appreciate that. All right. Couple more things to get to. So do we go to Chipotle or do we hear you bitch about golf?
It's not me bitching about golf.
There's your answer.
It's not me bitching about it,
Okay,
dude.
so
like that's not what it is.
So we have a pretty major schedule change coming next week.
Yeah.
So I, as a golf fanatic, I said, okay, well, I want to go and play Wolf Creek one more time. And Jake was like, okay. And so I booked Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada on Saturday. And I booked another place in Hurricane on Friday. And Jake's like, no, I can't go now because I need to be back on Saturday morning. And it's like, well, you should have told me. You just said Saturday.
Okay, bro.
I'd have driven back Saturday night, which was the plan.
Here's the deal. This is what you're not telling the people. I asked you how many times, hey, what's the plan?
Well, I didn't know the plan.
Well, you had a good idea, right?
Like, yeah, we were going to go down I can't remember the name of the course now, but
Sand Hollow.
Sand Hollow. We're going to play Sand Hollow on Friday and
Right.
Wolf Creek on Saturday and come back Saturday night. Done. No problem. And Jake's like, no, I got to be back on Saturday morning. Girlfriend's upset.
We were not on the same page with that. So I guess I'll take the heat for that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But
so now I'm golfing alone.
Well, that's not true. I offered you, it is true you're golfing alone, but I offered, hey, let's morning show Thursday. We'll play Friday and we'll drive back Saturday morning. But you want to play Wolf Creek one more time. So I was under the impression earlier today that we were doing leave Thursday, play Friday, come back Saturday morning.
But why can't you be flexible? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I assumed that that's what the plan was because we hadn't talked about it. So I said, hey, yeah, I'll be back, Saturday, like 10, 11 o'clock. We can go and do some stuff. Like, great. And then we changed what we didn't technically change the plan, I guess. But the plan ended up being different than what I communicated.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. We have to communicate more. You have to tell me, hey, this is what we're looking at.
Okay.
On the front end. I have to be able to say, okay.
But why is it the end of the universe? Why can't you just be more flexible?
Because I made commitments on Saturday. I said, hey, yeah, we can do this.
So why not make a commitment on Sunday? Why not flip it to Sunday? You've never played Wolf Creek.
Right.
Which is one of the best golf courses in the country. Wolf Creek.
Uh-huh.
One of the best golf courses in the country. And you have no ability to be flexible.
Originally I said I wasn't available Saturday. Originally. If you remember, I said I wasn't available.
You said that to me.
Yeah, I said that to you.
I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah, originally I said, hey, I can't golf all day Saturday.
Which is cool. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. My wife is blowing me up now. How is it on me? She said, Cy, you just can't let it go. How is this my fault? What the fuck did I do? How is this my fault? I said I'm willing to go alone. And you were like, no, dude, it doesn't have to be that way.
Right. And so the reason I said it didn't have to be that way is because I said, hey, we don't have to play Wolf Creek Saturday. We can play it next month.
Okay.
But you want to play it, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with
I'm not
that.
saying it's some huge thing.
No, and I'm not accusing you of that. What I'm saying is that, hey, this time, because of what I'm working with here, the commitments I made, let's skip Saturday. We'll come back Saturday morning, and then we'll schedule it for next month.
Yeah.
That's what my proposal was. That's what my fix for this was. But I understand you want to play Wolf Creek this time. I get it. I'm not even faulting you for that. I mean, I even said that, right? I said that before the show, right? You remember I said that? I said, hey, I don't fault you for wanting to play Wolf Creek. I said that. So it's not like I'm saying you're being ridiculous. I'm just simply saying, hey, like I thought that we were doing show, drive out, play Friday, back Saturday morning. That's what I thought we were doing. That's my fault. I get it. That's all. I'm not even saying you did anything wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how I became the villain here.
Well, what is she saying? She's
saying I won't let it go. What am I not letting go? Like, this is the shit that happens all the time. What am I not letting go? I originally was going by myself. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. Would I rather you go with? Yeah, of course I'd rather you go with.
Right.
But I don't mind. I even said to my wife this morning, yeah. And she said, yeah, maybe it's a good time for you to like go by yourself, enjoy some time alone, because I'm never alone.
Right.
Okay, great. I just don't see why this is like.
Because I think what she might be saying, I could be wrong. What she might be saying is that you could easily say, okay, yeah, that's fine. We can we don't have to play Wolf Creek this time. We'll play it next month. I think that might be.
But that's what we said last month. That's what we said last month. Like, because the problem is you have been reticent to give up any weekend to go do anything. Like, you've been like, no, I'm not doing it on the weekend. Okay. I get that. So it's not, my feeling is that you won't give up any weekend. which that's your choice. I'm not even faulting you for that.
You don't. I think that you're not understanding the position that I'm in currently in this time window, where the person that I'm but you need to listen. You need to be open to this thought. The person that I'm with, this is her off season right now. So starting in February, she's busy through June.
Yeah, which is cool.
So my point is it's not that I'm unwilling to give up the weekend. That's not the point. The point is that this is when she has time off. And so I committed to doing something Saturday afternoon because I thought we were going to be back. That's all it is. I'm not trying to upset you with it or frustrate you with it.
I'm not upset with it, but I'm getting like, you won't let it go text. Like, it's not that I am not letting shit go at all. Like, this is not a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just this, you just have this weird dynamic where you won't say no to anybody. And so then you find yourself floating around in the middle, where if you would just say, no, I'm not golfing this weekend. Okay, cool. I will go alone.
Well, I had asked you what the plan was multiple times.
I think I told you 2 days ago what I was doing. Right? I said, hey, I am going to go down because they're really, the other issue is there's a very small weather window to play golf in this weekend.
Right.
Very small. It's Friday and really it's Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And it's in Mesquite. Like, weather in Hurricane and St. George is going to be like low 50s, high 40s with a chance of rain. It's going to be in the 60s and sunny in Mesquite, Nevada.
Right.
So Saturday is going to be amazing. Saturday is going to be the perfect day to play Wolf Creek because it's not going to be cold, it's not going to be hot, and it's not going to be windy. Which at that place, if it's hot or cold or windy, you're fucked. Like, you cannot play that course. It is, when that place is windy, it is miserable, right? Like, it's miserable. And the weather Saturday there is going to be perfect. And then you're like, hey, we'll go in March. Well, the problem with going in March is their peak season. It is, I think it's $500 a head to play there in March. I'm not willing to pay that much to play Wolf Creek.
Okay.
I like, to me, that's just too much. Like, not when there's Copper Rock down the road, which is going to go up to. But I don't even know what we're arguing about, man. Like,
I don't think we're arguing about it. I think that I'm just trying to get you to understand. This is the time here where it's right, but I don't think you fully understand. You have it in your head that I'm unwilling to give up weekend time, which is not true. Right now it's difficult for me to give up weekend time. That doesn't mean that I'm just unwilling or I don't want to go. That it's just
you haven't played golf since the week before Christmas.
It's been a month. I haven't played golf in a month. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Hey, man.
I don't have the luxury that you have. I don't have the flexibility right now that you have.
Why?
Because my person is off right now from her job on weekends. It's her time of year to do things on the weekends. Yeah. And when that window closes, she works pretty much every weekend.
Dude, like I said, it's cool, man. It is. Paxton's exactly right. Paxton, that's exactly right. That's right. Gumby says the sex is greater than the golf, Jakey Two Holes is saying. I don't even disagree with that. Gabriel, Jake, bros before, come on now. Well, look, you do what you do, man. Perfect temp is 60s, low 70s, low humidity, and it is gorgeous. And Mrs. Monty and I played Wolf Creek probably a month ago now, and it was exactly that. It was perfect. The ball flew like it was amazing. Even on 80-degree days, it just gets painful to walk around the course. I don't know about that. But I live in the mountains, so I generally play a lot of mountain golf. So although there were some times up at Park City Mountain Resort that it was cooking. It was cooking. Tom Dean, Monty and J2H need to agree to see other people. And we do. Like, I don't see Jake on the weekends. Like, he does his thing, I do my thing. That's it. So it's not like this thing where we don't even go to the range on the weekend. Like, I go to the range by myself most weekends. Like, it's not like I think there's like a perception that like, there was a dude in our studio today thinking we live together. It's like, he's 30 years old, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't live in my house. You know, like it's yeah. Capazzo, it's funny what 60-mile difference makes in weather, dude. The difference
wild,
between
bro.
Mesquite and St. George weather. That's why it worked out so perfectly for Wolf Creek on Saturday. Because you had this perfect weather window where it's probably going to be a little chilly on Friday. Not probably 50 degrees is a little chilly in Hurricane, like, which is where Sand Hollow is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little chilly, but it's vest and long sleeves, like nothing you can't handle. As long as it's not raining, and it won't be raining Saturday. And then, or Friday. And then Saturday, we were just going to jet down to Mesquite. And we were going to spend most of the day Friday and Saturday in Mesquite, and then turn around and drive home Saturday, like late afternoon, be home around 6 is what we were hoping for. So, but is what it is. I'm not even bitter about it at all. I want to live with Uncle Monty. No room. No room. OG Gary, attached father problems, but it's not.
That's not what it is, dude. Don't
it's
be an
not.
asshole about it.
I don't ask him for his time at all. His time with me is 8 a.m. to about 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. That's it. And we go out of our way not to see each other outside of work.
Well, and that's part of, that's part of finding balance too. I think for us that's, I think we need that. I think that, if you spend too much time with one person, you get burned out, and, so some of that is necessary. But I also think that, before Christmas, we golfed our ass off. We golfed a lot together, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Quintana, hey gentlemen, have you guys ever tried golfing at night? That is a lighted golf course once, but many years ago. And I don't know if there's one in Utah. There's like 3 of them in Phoenix. Not recently is the answer. I would love to. So Lee Jensen. Hello, Lee Jensen. I went on leave from the show for a month. I returned to clickbait titles and J2H not following his promise to golf with Monty. Clickbait title.
Well done, Lee. Well done, bro. Well
Mr.
done.
Preston, reset. Ain't no reset. Love you guys.
Yeah, well done, bro.
Mr. Preston, how are you? Aaron, Gumby, Monty ain't got no snacks in the cupboard, just oats. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We have one here in Coachella Valley. Oh, do you really? I would love to play at night. Boss Frog, the girlfriend is the car with me listening to the show. She feels this. You don't have time for me on the weekend. Sounds awfully familiar.
I don't know what that means.
It's a common refrain. Golf takes a lot of time. What was that?
Did you hear that?
I did. What was it? I don't know what that was.
That was weird. I don't know what that was.
There's like a loud bang in here. Maybe the old Monty Show ghost is back.
I don't know, dude.
You don't have time for me on the weekend. Sounds awfully familiar. And look, I love spending time with my wife. And my wife actually has been a great sport about golfing. She's actually playing really well. She just can't leave on Friday to play golf this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have the freedom that I have. So that was the original, hey, I'm going to play by myself because she can't take Friday off. She has like a big girl job.
Mm-hmm.
So she can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll just eat tacos in the car. Exactly. I saw that swing of Monty's tee shot on X. Go give Bryson DeChambeau a race for the long drive contest, Tim. Well, I'm actually hitting the driver pretty well right now. I played last weekend at the Ledges in St. George, and the driver worked really well. I think I only had 2 non-playable tee shots. One was on the 18th, and people were encouraging me to go for the green. On the 18th at the Ledges, I hit it in the water. And then the next shot, boy, that was crazy. One shot, I hit a 300-yard rocket right down the left side. It landed in some water. The next shot, I hit about 240 on a slice to the right. And I had 200 left in an uphill lie. I took an 8-iron and put it right next to the green. It was amazing. Hit a little 54-degree chip shot. Parred the last hole. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was fun. Rolling Hills Estates next to the Phoenix Zoo is now lit up at night. One of my favorite courses, short but fun. Ooh, that is fun. That is maybe for spring training because we're coming down for a weekend. Well, I don't know if you're going, but we typically go to the Cubs because we have Cubs spring training season tickets.
Are you busting my balls or are you being serious?
About what?
About if I'm going or not.
I don't know. Are you going?
Yeah, I said I was going.
Okay. Well, relax. Anyway, okay, so we're all going to spring training. Maybe we need to put together the Phoenix crew dinner meetup again.
So do you remember the conversation we had? This is what I'm talking about. You specifically
said that I thought you said that you were going to watch your girlfriend's games over spring training. Over spring break.
No. I said, hey, because we were at the range and you said, hey, if you commit to this, we're buying tickets so you can't back out.
But you always back out.
Yeah, I know. I flake. I get it. Yeah. So I said, no, I'm going.
Okay. Great. So maybe we need to put the Phoenix meetup back together. But you understand, like the messaging has been inconsistent.
Not on spring training, it hasn't been.
Okay.
At all.
All right. Back in my day, we played night golf with glow in the dark balls. Oh, that would be fun.
would love to do that. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Dude that abides. Y'all have a moment. We are having a moment. The ghost of the Monty Show finally hunted you guys down. Seriously. Some weird, dude. This studio is frustrating because it was so hot in here today. Like it was 79 degrees in our studio when the show started.
Yeah.
And the issue with the office space that we use now, we have no temperature control. So we can't make it cooler. We can't make it warmer. We have big ass, like a wall of windows in here and it's miserable.
Yeah.
It is. I would give anything. Everybody always jokes about our basement. I would give anything to be back in the basement.
Yeah.
Like it drives me crazy. The ghost of the showroom. Sean Rollins says, damn, work switched up schedules. Guys, can I watch if I'm not live? Yes, you can.
Yes, of course.
And Sean also gives us one Monty Show membership.
Oh, appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Sean. As always, appreciate that. 686 likes today. Thank you very much. OG Gary, I think the next time I play is like April or May. It's a problem at this point. I just need to, because we're going into a pretty busy professional endeavor. Like I'm not going to have golf time. On the weekends, maybe some nights I can range, but it's going to be weekends only. Like it's going to be we're going to be busy for a minute. UW fan Jim, can you guys write off the golf fees? It leads to half the show's content. We absolutely do. Because we make content on it. If you follow me on social, you know it's pretty much all I do. It's the NCAA ghost coming after Monty. It really is.
That's right.
It really is.
That's right.
You know. She's pissed I was in Florida playing golf with the boys. That clank was her busting me on the side of the head. Exactly. And golf is time consuming. It's one of the things I worry about is that my wife does not love golf. She enjoys playing, I think she likes it well enough, but it's not something where she wants to go to the range and she wants to get better at it. And if she gets better at it, I think she's thrilled, right? For me, I don't want to go play shitty golf. I'm not that guy. I want to work on my craft. I want to work on my driver swing. Like I hit my irons incredibly well over the weekend. Like I like working on it. But it's incredibly time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It can be 30, 40 hours a week if you really let it.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Sorry if you answered this 100 times. What time will the morning show start? It will start at 5 a.m. Pacific, 6 Mountain. 6 Arizona, it's at. Wasikowski, bunch of women from Chicago. Okay. You know, 6 a.m. Utah. The studio is haunted because of all the Normans on the wall. Well, we're getting that changed. So you may be surprised.
We're doing things.
Gabriel, you guys locating to a new office. No, we're in a new office, but we're pariahs in this office building.
People hate us, dude.
We're loud. We talk sports.
We curse. You know. We make repulsive sex jokes on the show that, it just is what it is.
Yeah. So is this the other opportunity related to the CES trip? We never got to hear about how that all went. Well, that turned into a phone call instead of a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
But,
No comment.
No comment. Jim Choi, you got to play ready golf. It drives me crazy when you're playing golf with people and they're like, well, let me light this cigar. Or let me, no, I'm not ready yet.
Dude, it's from 99% of people. It's a leisure game. It's hey, I just want to be out in the sun hitting a ball around.
Yeah. Fat Jesus, watching the show when it's not live is like watching strippers through the outside window. It's just not the same. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Mark Asher says your mom. Come on, man. Rice cacks.
Dude, stay
Rice
on
cacks.
brand, Mark.
Rice cacks.
Rice cacks.
That's what it is. Oh, Mark Asher, I love you. I need your professional services. What I need. I need a new money guy.
You need
No, Mark Asher's one of the best money dudes in Phoenix. Man.
He is. Yeah, he is.
I need a new money dude. Mark, good to see you. Hope the kids and the wife are well. Need more Lubbock. Needs more Lubbock. The wall needs more Lubbock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it does. Dropping the Normans, yes. Reducing the Normans significantly.
Well, you guys have like Norman on the wall like 50 times.
Mike Smith says you guys are bathroom troublemakers. I don't make trouble in the bathroom. Like yesterday, there was some dude going 12 rounds with his butthole yesterday. Like you walk in. Oh my God, this is what I forgot to mention on the show. When I went to meet mid-show P guy yesterday, you walk in there and there is some dude, and I swear it's been years since this happened. Pants down to the ankle at the urinal.
Dude.
And it's like, no, man. No.
Why?
No. You cannot do that.
That is disgusting, man.
No. UW fan Jim. That's right. When I roll out of bed, can you run a few commercials until I get my coffee? We'll try. Where is Mark Asher on the radio these days? Miss that guy. I don't know, Mark Asher. You tell me. Asher is amazing. Yes, he is. Paxton, love the new Titleist driver. Do tell. I am a PXG guy 100%. Their new Black Ops stuff is amazing. Wait, is that legit Asher or a fake account? Seriously, one of the best doing it during the golden age of Phoenix sports radio. Oh, legend. From the, you guys remember, he was on our show pretty much every morning at the shitty radio station. And it was quite legitimately the best 5-minute segment that usually went 20. And he would constantly talk about, because I used to eat rice cake rolls. So they were shaped bro. Like a tube. So he would say, wow, those are great rice cakes.
The cat.
On the radio.
Was awesome.
We got talked to about that
God.
4 times.
We did.
So funny,
listen,
dude.
Mark Asher is there to give the market update, and then he has to go. We didn't have a chain where we would chain his ass to the table. He would bring up cock and rice cakes and cakes and combine them. I am not the one.
Listen, when the FCC violation comes in, ask him about it, not us.
He's got the money, not us.
Yeah, dude.
It's not about the money.
Dude.
Me.
We were so in trouble. Oh, my God. God, the shitty radio station was amazing. Oh, don't know, man. I'm
because it's garbage.
Nah. Mark Asher on Money Radio, 1510.
It's him.
It is.
Let's go.
What's up, Ash? Asher is how I found the crappy station before Monty joined. I was tired of Doug Franz and flipped the dial, and Asher was doing 8 a.m. bit. Never looked back. I like it. Mark Asher, 25. Okay. I like it.
Okay.
You know. Kim Coulter says, hey, donation done. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that very much. Jack says, I need the widescreen broadcast to get a better count. You do. You do. Man, we have done some radio shit in our lives that, God, I'm just thinking about that. Oh,
dude,
man.
The award we won.
Oh my God. When we won best sports talk show in Phoenix, because basically what we did, were we the best show there? I have no idea. Probably not. But we just did like a grassroots, hey, MFers, vote. Hey, don't forget to vote. Hey, vote. Hey, can you guys vote? Hey, why don't you go ahead and vote? All right. Tori Lavello lost again. Make sure you guys vote. By the way, the Coyotes play tonight after you guys vote. Right. Like, all right, let's talk Coyotes right after you guys vote. And so we like pounded it.
Let's talk Patrick Peterson PED suspension right after you vote.
And so we won the viewer's choice or reader's choice best sports talk show in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh my God. People at the shitty radio station were so upset. Oh my God. Like there was an argument about it. The guy like they didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want to publicize it. They didn't want to
of cheating.
They said we cheated. We bought it. Like it was amazing, dude. I loved it. Mark Asher says 25 minutes usually. Yes, it was.
Yes.
And it was like we had so much fun, dude. Oh my God.
Breaking out rice cakes on the radio is wild.
I'm telling you, legit rice cake rolls with peanut butter cups.
Dude.
Peanut butter, those little single serving peanut butter with rice cake.
Yeah, the Jif peanut butter cup.
It was amazing. It was. And Asher would walk into our studio just pimped out in like $8 million
like an
suits.
8-piece suit with like $1,000 loafer on.
Right. And it was wild. It was absolutely wild. And he was always smoking something at home and he always had the best meats. Like the guy is a legend. I'm telling you. I believe that he does not have blood in his veins. It's full-bodied testosterone. That's it. The beginning and the end.
Yeah.
That's it. Brandon Butler gifted 5 Monty Show memberships.
Appreciate you, bro.
Oh man. Amazing. Okay, real quick. Before we leave, of course, we have to talk about food. So certain people here only eat chicken burritos, right? That's it.
Me?
Chipotle, which I think is actually dog food. I hate Chipotle. Chipotle says it's burrito season.
Mm-hmm.
Now, being the portly individual that I am, I don't eat burritos anymore. I eat burritos year round. Is there a burrito season?
So Chipotle rolled out this article that says, claiming that Square, you guys know Square, the credit card processing company where, you know, they're in a lot of businesses who use them. And so Chipotle uses Square. Chipotle claims that Square gives them analytics that suggests that February through, I believe it's May, is burrito season, meaning that their numbers go way up.
I don't believe this.
And they're saying that because it warms up and the sun comes out and people are feeling more in the mood, that they come in and get burritos. And so Chipotle has dubbed this burrito season, basically saying this is their high season.
But isn't this just a marketing position?
Yes.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it's really
brilliant.
smart. I mean, it's like when they do the free avocado or, you know, like all this stuff. They are good at marketing. But my problem is I like Chipotle. I've always liked it. People criticize me for it. They call me an idiot. They call me stupid, whatever. I like their food. It's reliable. You know what you're getting. I can honestly say the thing I like about Chipotle is when you go into Chipotle to order, not mobile order, you walk in.
Yes.
You know what you're getting. You watch them. And admittedly, yeah, sure. Is it perfect? No, it's still fast food. Yes. They cook their beans in canola oil or whatever. And it's,
right.
You know, it's not perfect, but it's better than McDonald's. It's better than Taco Bell. It's better than just traditional, awful fast food.
I'm going to be honest with you. I love Mexican food. I eat burritos year round. I haven't. When's the last time we ate at Chipotle? Because I only eat at that cesspool when you're with me.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because generally, I haven't been eating out that much. We cook at home. We meal prep now.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the occasion to eat out that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I like the thing I miss about, like, speaking of Phoenix, is like Sunboro and like really good burrito joints. I don't think there's a lot. The better Betos that's here, Betos, I don't care. On 9th, the Betos on 9th is amazing in Salt Lake City.
But see, like that to me is much different than Chipotle, right? Like taste-wise, it's great. I love their pico salsa burrito. It's as long as your freaking arm, like it'll feed you for half a day. Like, great. Okay, cool. But you know it's not great for you. You know the food you're getting there is not great for you. Like they cook their stuff in lard, like it's traditional, which is why it tastes good, but it's still not great for you. So that's where I say, okay, hate on Chipotle if you want to. The reality of the situation is you can watch them make your food. I'm not a big fan of mobile ordering Chipotle. Not a big fan because typically they mess it up. But if you walk in, takes 5 minutes, you're in, you're out, you're done. And it's a good lunch.
Yeah. It's not cheap anymore, though.
No, it's not.
Del Awesome or Chipotle?
On the regular, probably Del Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. I was going to say, do not default to Chipotle.
No, I'd probably do Del Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Mrs. Monty is perplexed by it. Like, although she took me to this I can't remember the name of the restaurant in the Jeezy. She took me to this natural food restaurant. And I had a peanut butter banana almond wrap that was unbelievable.
What is this, the natty version of Protein Foundry?
Yes. It was she had this wonderful wrap sandwich. If I was single, I think I would be 1,000,000 pounds. But I'm like, hey, let's find a Del Awesome. She's like, nah, how about this natural food place? I was like, okay, fine. Go in there and they rock this. It was actually a flatbread, excuse me. It was so good. Like, I just can't imagine being like, yeah, I want to eat at Chipotle. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Tom Dean, Chipotle, Taco Bell, greater than Taco in the Johns.
I'm not sure what that means.
What is Taco in the Johns? Boss Frog, here I am commenting how much I like Chipotle as I'm driving to Steakhouse. Exactly. What steakhouse are you going to? Los Palos Hermanos #4 breakfast burrito. Okay. UW Van Jim, Mexican food is not served at any fast food joint, only a restaurant, unless you are brave and get it out of a truck. Yeah, no kidding. So some people came in today. I feel because they're like right down the hall.
Yeah.
Some people came in today and they had bags of Olive Garden. Like, hey, you guys want some Olive Garden? I'm like, hell no. No.
Fat.
Can't do it. I eat at Nonna Ina now. Now I am an Italian food snob.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Olive Garden is not Italian food.
Mm-hmm.
Now, their salad and breadsticks, gee, Louise, give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so. Capazzo. Monty, was the place located in a parking garage on Main Street? No. I don't know if Mrs. The healthy place? No. It was right off the 15. I can't remember the name of that place. It was really good. John Hamm, WTF, wife just told me to turn this down so she can listen to a toy party on Facebook. Wow. Okay. The original Bob's on Lemon Avenue. Let's go. Attaboy. Tom Dean, Taco John's is really bad taco place. Nicknamed Taco in the Johns. Wow.
Damn.
Aaron Wilson, thank you again for those who donated. You guys are my family. Hell, thanks for being here, dude. Gabriel, I haven't heard of Olive Garden in years. Holy, what happened to it? Dude, it just isn't.
It's mid.
It's not Italian food. Fight on. I love Olive Garden's artichoke dip. See? But it's not bad tasting food.
No, it's just, you know what you're getting.
It's not good food.
Yeah. You know what you're getting.
It's not good. Tropical, there's Mrs. Monty. Tropical Smoothie Cafe was the healthy place. And it was so, right? Tell me, Mrs. Monty, did I not have an amazing peanut butter, almond, banana flatbread thing? It was awesome. It was awesome. I'll figure it out and get back with y'all. Yeah, it's Tropical Smoothie Cafe. That's right. That's exactly what it was. It was so good. And thank you all for all the prayers and emotional support. You're welcome, Aaron. Glad you're here. Lee Jensen, Monty, order at Chipotle, #4 with a side of Jake and going to the range. In typical fashion, there was a bug in it and he can't go. Jake didn't appreciate that kind of slander, you know. Italian flavored foods, exactly, Jack. Jim Choi, I get my burritos on the corner of Olympic and La Brea in LA. Real authentic street burritos and tacos. Dude, I'm telling you, right now, I miss good Mexican food so much. Mrs. Monty, what was the name of the place in Phoenix by our old house? That awesome Mexican restaurant.
Cochina Madrigal.
Yes, Cochina Madrigal. Oh, so good. Yeah, it was delicious. Mrs. Monty is the best. She is. Tropical Smoothie is great all around. Yeah, it is, Lou. It is. It really is. You're on a diet. Some food just tastes better. I'm not. Am I on a diet?
No.
I'm not doing the whole pork thing again. You know, Quintana. Hey, Monty, do you speak Spanish? ¿Por qué? And entonces. Entonces. Dígame. See, I speak Spanish. ¿Por qué?
So you don't say I didn't do anything for you.
Yeah, there you go. De nada.
This shit's going good.
You know. Adam Monks, what kind of pizza do you guys like?
Your mom.
I am a sausage, mushroom, and onion fan. That's my jam, but I don't generally eat a lot of sausage. So usually I will go pineapple, mushroom, onion.
Yeah, same.
You know.
Same.
Cilantro grande. Okay.
Okay, what you said, dude.
Yep. Sea diet food. Food diet. Yep. Seafood diet. Seafood need it. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. The Monty Show is always presented by our good friends at The Advocates, theadvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business. Hope you're well, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping Aaron Wilson. Thanks for hitting the like button. What did we finish at? 694 likes. If you hadn't hit the like button, get us to 700. We need 6 more to get to 700. Boss Rock, appreciate your donations. Tom Dean, everybody else. Love you. Until tomorrow, say goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Jake.